I don't care how many reps they're limited to or how many reps they get. I need to see the first unit guys come out here and perform at a high level.
Bengals lost to Tampa 17-14 in their preseason opener. The Bengals head coach Zach Taylor played his starters briefly. Burrow directing a scoring drive of the opening possession of the Bucs defense at 3-and-out, and that was the extent of their day. The Bengals have played in 2 of the last 3 AFC title games before missing the playoffs last season. Zach Taylor, the former Nebraska quarterback, Tom, has done a nice job, and Duke Tobin, the Hershey High School product, a member of that Tobin family, so aligned with the Chicago Bears, multiple ways. Bill and Vince Tobin, a Chicago kid. He's done a nice job, and a long-time general manager with the Cincinnati Bengals to put some talent around this team.
You're bringing up a lot of names today, from George Hallis to Paul Brown to Duke Tobin to Zach Taylor. But this is all about, for the Cincinnati Bengals, Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
And this team goes, this franchise goes, their success goes as Joe Burrow goes. And he's a guy now that's been fighting injuries for the last 3 years in a row. So when you think about it from the side of the Cincinnati Bengals, it's a Burrow story. When you think about it from the Chicago Bears going forward on the offense, it's the Caleb Williams story. And then when you think about the defense, I think it's the big picture of all the talent they've been able to bring in.
Today's game will not be waterproof. Plenty of rain in the forecast here at Soldier Field. Roofers and waterproofers, Local 11, remind you to keep your home waterproof and visit them at www.rooferslocal11.org to find a contractor today. Our sideline reporter, the one and only Jason McKee, I'm sure renewing acquaintances with Big Cat Williams, RoboCop down there, Jim Morrissey, now one of the uniform checkers this year, Tom's former teammate. J-Mac, what are you learning down at the sidelines so far?
Yeah, we talked about it before we got on air, the field conditions, right? So they resided this field a couple days ago, and I was standing in the back of the end zone, and you can see the lines, the creases in the side from goal line to goal line. So it seems to be holding up due to the on and off rain that we've had. So I'm really looking at the footing. What type of cleats did they go with? I don't know if they went with a 7-stud cleat. I got to get with Tony Medlin, the Bears head equipment manager, to find that out. But field conditions could be an issue here today during this game.
All right, real quick on the quarterbacks, J-Mac. We talked about Burrow since 2020 when they drafted him, replacing Andy Dalton, the former Bear. With him in the starting lineup, they're 29-22-1. More importantly, again, the 5 playoff wins. Without Burrow, 6-8. He's been the most sacked quarterback in the National Football League. So a lesson again for a young quarterback like Caleb Williams. They must protect number 18.
100%. You got to do what you got to do. You got to keep it back in the chip or keep a tight end in to help protect. But the best thing you do in this league, if you want a quarterback to be successful early, is to keep his jersey from getting dirty.
All right. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I like what Coach Waldron did last week with Caleb. He moved the pocket, a lot of play actions, boots and stuff like that. We saw the screen of DeAndre Swift. With Caleb, he's a guy that can deliver that ball accurately and off platform. So you got to do what you can. He can dissect you from the pocket, but whenever you get him on the move, he's extremely dangerous.
Yes, I think that's going to be the mark of his long career. And I just thought about this on the way in, thinking of ways to describe Caleb Williams so far. Again, it is the so far part. We see the projection, but these are the words that came into mind. Both of you, I want you to jump in out of Tommy and J-Mac. Accuracy for me is number one. And it's not just downfield accuracy. It's the short passing, the 5-yard completions that are often underrated. Because if you don't throw that 5-yard, 10-yard, less than 10-yard pass accurately where a player can take it and do something with it after the catch, then you're not accurate. You may complete the pass, but if he's got to slow down or turn back to get it, that throw to DeAndre Swift underscores that. Then I throw in active eyes, acuity, which is intelligence, arm strength, angle, authentic personality, certainly athletic, and throwing on anticipation. Have I left anything out from what I've seen so far of him?
No, if you were looking up a job on the internet, that would be job requirements.
Yeah.
And that's what you have to be successful, but you still have to be able to refine them as time goes on.
I'm going to throw in tailor-made. Tailor-made because he's tailor-made for the bright lights. We saw that during his time out there at USC. We're going to see that here. In a big media market like Chicago, everything you do is going to be evaluated. And he is tailor-made for this opportunity, and he is tailor-made to be, hopefully, the franchise quarterback that we've been seeking here for a long time.
18 just rolled into Soldier Field for the first time in his career to the home crowd. Later arriving as they battle some raindrops coming in as the Bears meet the Cincinnati Bengals. A orange helmet with a black tiger stripes, white jerseys, black pants, orange stripes, and white socks. Any piping over there?
We got some orange tiger stripes, Bengal stripes, excuse me.
Navy blue helmet, orange wishbone seat, trimmed in white for your Chicago Bears as they come in with their white numerals trimmed in orange on the blue jersey, 3 orange stripes with a white trim. The GSH initials for George Stanley Hallis on the left sleeve. The white pants and the piping on your Bears.
A double Butkus blue and an orange.
Our crew, thanks to Mark Silverman and Deion Miller in the pregame here at Soldier Field. Eric Ostrowski, our executive producer. Our studio producer today, Kevin Zepak. Matt McCaster on highlights. Paul Zarang, our engineer. Doug Coletti, the cookie man today. The cookie man for Tom Thayer, the chocolate chip cookies. Jason McKee on the sidelines, our field mics. Randy Flaws and the one and only Little Z, Steve Zarang, handling that as well. As we get you set for the national anthem, what we heard in the pregame as the American flag will be stretched between the 30s by some fans was outstanding. And we're going to have a flyover today as well. In fact, I think they made her speed it up a little bit for the timing. Couple of runs through it, Tommy.
All about the pregame.
All about the pregame. Here we go. Trey Blake will be our referee today. 5th season, 63 NFL games. He's worked 5 Bears games, and the Bears have been 4-1. Out of Central Florida, he's a software quality assurance manager, a long title. And 4 of his 6 crew members new to his team this year, not new to the NFL, but he's working with some new players.
Now, please stand and remove your hats and honor America with the presentation of our nation's flag. Performing the national anthem is Petite Gilliam, accompanied by Leslie Williams from the Chicago Hearing Society.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in and gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Petite Gilliam, how about that'll wake you up?
She's in regular season form there. That's no preseason version.
That was sweet. Nicely done. Again, our referee is Trey Blake today. The umpire, Carl Paganelli. Patrick Turner, the down judge, with line judge Thomas Eaton. Merle Robertson, the veteran field judge. Don Willard on the side judge. Grantis Bell is your back judge. Your replay official is Tyler Saramelli. We'll get you set for the coin toss. And the coin toss will be brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. Enjoy over 1,700 slots and 80 table games. The party never stops at Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana.
You win the toss, take the ball. You put your offense out in the field first. Let them take control of this crowd, this atmosphere, these early game dry conditions, because you don't know what's going to happen later.
I believe Javon Dexter, Bayless Jones Jr., and Steve Carlson will be the captains this week for the Chicago Bears in the preseason. We'll get the Bengals in just a moment. But again, they're not going to play their starters. It'll be Joe Bashy will be one of their captains, it looks like, a linebacker special team. The only first teamers we're going to see for them is DJ Turner out of Michigan. Right now, number 1 on the depth chart at corner for the Bengals, competing with Dax Hill, making the shift from safety to cornerback this year, a new position for him. And the other captain is Tanner Hudson, a tight end for the Cincinnati Bengals. So they get to midfield. Going to have some raindrops here today. I expect several series for the first-team offense for the Bears today. That doesn't mean everybody's going to play all those snaps. The offensive line will as we get to Trey Blake.
I want to see Rome make a catch today. You know, we haven't seen it yet. He had a good week of practice.
Tail
is the call.
You've won the coin toss.
Bears win the toss.
Which direction do you want to kick?
Bears are going to do the football, and they will get the opening kickoff.
My lucky day.
Yes, you're right on the money.
Yeah.
You're in regular season form.
Right on the coin flip.
Good to be back at Soldier Field. Buddy, what time did you roll in today?
You don't want to know.
Come on. You
No.
said you were going to get here at 6. Did you get in at like 4:35 instead?
I got here at 5:45.
Oh, my gosh. 5:45.
But no, don't. Let's not make a bigger. Listen. It's my comfort zone.
I know.
I love to come in here, and I just like to sit and relax and
Hey, we applaud it.
Call Steve Goodwin and ask him to open the booth. And listen,
We applaud it. We're not making fun of it. We applaud it. By the way, General Manager Ryan Poles will join us in the third quarter today, just like George McCaskey, the chairman of the board last week. And on Thursday night, we'll have the team president and CEO, Kevin Warren. Let's pause for station identification. This is the Chicago Bears Radio Network.
This is the new home of the Bears, ESPN Chicago, WMVP, WTBC HD2, Chicago.
The Bears look to handle their business and elevate their game today, and the opening kickoff is brought to you by the Village of Bolingbrook, where you can elevate the future of your business. Visit bbolingbrook.com to learn more. Bears won the toss. They've elected to receive. They will be off to our right of the south end of Soldier Field, and back to receive will be Tyler Scott and
looks like Bayless
Jones on the near side.
Untuck your jersey, Bayless. Let everybody see what number you're wearing and wear your uniform legally. Because, you got RoboCop and Jim Thornton and Jim Morsey on the sidelines in that uniform patrol.
Right, and what they're looking for, visors and knee pads. You don't have knee pads in it, but they say the players don't love the knee pads. And so it's for their own good and safety, correct, Tom?
Go look at the college game. Nobody wears, they're wearing shorts.
Evan McPherson on the boot, sends it in the air. It'll sail to the near side. Under it at the yard line on the numbers, Bayless Jones angles middle of the field to the 20, 25, just tripped up. Otherwise, he was gone, baby. He is hitting the gas. Travion Williams tripped him up 24 yards on the return, but there is a marker.
Came from deep behind the Cincinnati Bengals, so I don't know how they could see a holding.
During the return, holding, return team, number 92, 10-yard penalty, first down.
So the penalty there is on Daniel Hardy on special teams.
Our guy. Did a great interview with him the other day and just loved his personality, loved the story he had to tell, and really pulling for the guy to have a successful NFL opportunity.
Toyota's national sales event is on. Visit your local Toyota dealer and snap up the Toyota that's right for you. Hurry in now before it all ends. Toyota, let's go places. Now they mark it all the way back to the 16-yard line for the Bears. Caleb Williams out of the south end of Soldier Field goes to work with the number 18 on his navy blue jersey, right to left, and spreads it out back to on his left hip. That's Khalil Herbert. 3 receivers, slot to the left, corners up, tight he takes, rolls to the near side, going to throw. Nice catch by Keenan Allen, a little high, but he makes the grab and knocked out of bounds. Oh, they say no, incomplete.
No, it went right through his hands, a little high.
Okay,
Jeff.
he's looking at his hand. Yeah, oh, there you go.
Yep.
There you go. So these guys battled the weather on the Thursday practice. There was a lot of slipping and sliding, and balls dropped, and kicks dropped, and punts blocked. All that stuff went on.
But the moving pocket right there, Caleb rolled a little bit to his left.
Herbert the deep back now. They stick Caleb under center in motion to the right. DJ Moore. Here's the play fake and a bootleg to the right side. Throws back against the grain. Incomplete to his tight end Everett at the 16-yard line. Low and away from him, so not an accurate throw. And it'll bring up quickly 3rd down and 10 of the post drive of the game from the 16-yard line. The Bears right to left.
I like both of the plays that were called so far. Good safe protection. Roll to your left, roll to your right. Gerald Everett was open, but the pass was a little bit behind him on the move and didn't allow him to make the catch and a little bit of yak after.
Rome Odunze comes to the near side, corner in his face. They shove Keenan Allen in the slot. Split backs either side of Caleb Williams. He's in the gun. Top of the field, DJ Moore. Snap back, a little twist up front. Picked up Caleb stands in the pocket, now drifts it to the near side and throws it away to the Bears sideline. Nobody in the area. The closest defender on the play for the Cincinnati Bengals was Tyson Anderson, the deep safety. 4th down, and that'll bring out the punt crew.
I don't know if he expected a receiver to be in the area or he just saw a safe area to throw it out. I think they might throw a grounding flag on him.
Yeah, there was no Bear receiver.
Intentional grounding.
Yes.
Offense, number 18. Penalty also includes a loss of down, 4th down.
Yeah, just, puts a little bit more. This is the one punt I kind of hope for.
You were asking this the other day. Yeah,
I wanted to see
a banger.
Torrey Taylor having the chance to unleash his leg. But hopefully, that he's gone through warm-ups properly. He's ready to go because warming up is equally as important for a punter as it is any other position.
Well, he's going to put about 7 yards deep in his own end zone. Jermaine Burton in single safety to our left at the 40, a 48 average last week on 2 punts for Taylor. Chest high snap. Sends it up in the air in a bomb. Jermaine Burton giving it a look. Great hang time. Backs him up to the 34. Up the field, though, to the 50. Finds a seam, and he's tripped up. Penalty marker down. Tackle by the long snapper, Lyons. One of the 2 on the stop, but it's a plus territory start pending the flag. 57-yard punt by Torrey Taylor. 23 yards, though, on the return. There was a big opening.
Personal foul. Face mask. Receiving team, number 33. 15-yard penalty. 1st down.
So how do you get a face mask on that when you're blocking Dejon Anthony, the rookie safety?
You go in there to make a block. You get a significant hang time. You get the punt coverage team coming down. You get a guy out of balance, and you may grab a face mask just to protect yourself.
Logan Woodside will be the starting quarterback today out of Toledo on the MAC. 8 for 149 completions and yards and a 137 quarterback rating. 7th round pick of the 18 draft. His 5th year and his 3rd team with Tennessee, Atlanta, and Cincinnati. He's only thrown 7 NFL passes in regular season duty. So this will start at their own 20. It wipes out a big return, which would have started in plus territory. That's a massive field position flip.
As clean as the game was last week, it's already that dirty.
Under center is Woodside. Brings a tight end in motion. Eric All Jr. out of Iowa. Bears with a 4-man front. The take off the right side. And the Bears get there. Edwards and Jervon Dexter on the stop. And a gain of about 1 or 2 on that run to the right for Cincinnati's Travion Williams, a little back, getting the start today at a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down.
You know how you talked about that pass rush by Austin Booker where he used the long arm technique?
Did he do it
That's
again?
exactly what Javon Dexter did there. He started his approach, left arm into the body of the offensive lineman, separation, and then made the tackle.
Sweat, Dexter, Billings out there for the Bears along with Booker. Woodside in the shotgun, drags a tight end motion, play fake to Williams, going to throw, sets, throws over the middle, pass is caught by All. They'll get it at about the 22-yard line, collaborate on the tackle, Edwards and Edmonds, the dynamic duo playing so well together, playing faster together, Edwards admits. It said it took him a whole half the season last year to really get to understand this particular defense. Gain of 5, it'll bring up 3rd down and 3 at the 27.
I think it was evident. Early in the season, you could see those guys not playing the brand of football that they're used to with the teams they were with for multiple years, but they have caught up quickly.
Motion to the left. Kwame Lassiter, the second, joins Shedrick Robinson. Snap back. Good pressure there by Sweat. Escaping the pocket. Browning throws to the near side. Check that. Woodside to Williams. And the catch is made. It should be enough for a 1st down on the comeback to the 31-yard line of the game of 4 and a 1st down and a new set of downs for Logan Woodside and the Bengals.
Yeah, Woodside, a little escapability. Get outside from the a pressure that he saw and could feel. Get outside to a throwing lane. Understand where his check down route was going to be beyond the 1st down marker.
Into the slot to the left is Shedrick Jackson. Outside of him is Kwame Lassiter, the second double tight ends, and a back next to the quarterback, Logan Woodside. Takes the snap, out of draw, up the middle, Williams, and he moves the pile. That scrum across the 35 outside the right hash mark spills out around the 36 or 7-yard line for Travion Williams. Travion Williams, 6th year out of Texas A&M, just 5'8", 206, a little bowling ball back, Tommy.
Yeah.
Really good kick returner. Picks up 4 there on the run at 2nd and 6. collaborating on the stop, Jervan Dexter.
Yeah, you get those 5'8" guys, they probably run about 5'2", 5'1". They don't have a big tackle target, and if they have power, they're going to get extra yards after initial contact.
3 wides and now the tight end settles wing right. Shotgun on 2nd and 6 from the Bengal 36-yard line. 11:56 to go, first quarter. Snap, quick throw on the blitz. Kyler Gordon upset the trajectory of that ball. Woodside had to really get rid of it. Nice call there by the defense of coordinator, whoever's calling the game today, whether it be Washington or Matt Eberflus, but the heat from Kyler Gordon, who's finally back after missing several weeks.
He might have tipped that. Yeah. He might have had enough of a tip where it changed, had enough of a deflection. No, he didn't. It was just trying to avoid the right hand of Kyler Gordon.
Yeah, but just that flash is enough to disrupt things. 3rd down and 6 now, upcoming for the Bengals. Their second 3rd down opportunity. Off to the left side goes Cole Burgess. Joining him is Kwame Lassiter, the second. Receiver to the near side is Shedrick Jackson. 3rd down and 6. Logan watched the snap movement off the left side of the Bengals line and off the right side from DeMarcus Walker of the Bears, who's pointing at the Bengals.
Well, the play clock was ticking down. The Bears showed that they were going to bring a blitz, and I think it made the left guard left side.
Yep. Offense, number 66. 5-yard penalty.
Made 66 a little nervous because he's thinking about the responsibilities of the protection when Bears had with 4, 5, 6, 7 guys up at the line of scrimmage.
Nate Gilliam, a third-year player out of Wake Forest. Their usual starters would be Orlando Brown and Trent Brown, the 6'8" twin tackles, but today guards are playing tackle, and that includes Jackson Kirkland on one side, and without Amarius Mims, they got another guard on the right side, Cody Ford. 3rd down and 11 now for the Bengals from the 31-yard line, left to right. Snap is low, scooped by Woodside, stands in, throws, caught. Tackled, though, by Jonathan Owens, shy of the 35, well shy of a first down. Tanner Hudson, the catch, limits him to nothing after the catch and a gain of 4.
Nice job by Owens. Stay with your coverage. Understand you got a crossing route, and it's going to be a little bit lengthier of a coverage time than being able to make the tackle as soon as the catch is made.
So back deep to receive will be Josh Blackwell from his 15-yard line, middle of the field. The punter today, Ryan Rico, a rookie out of BYU, sends it in the air, underneath it, clean field by Blackwell, makes the first man miss to the 25, breaks a tackle to the 30-yard line. So, you make the first man miss, and you bust a tackle. You get something out of nothing on a 42-yard punt, 7 yards on the return. We'll have our first break here from Soldier Field, 11:09 to go in the first quarter, no score. Bears ball when we come back on the Bears Radio Network.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway, exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Hodgkins. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right. Drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Reardon Insurance Group in Chicago if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Tito's handmade vodka on game day? Pour me in, coach. From a seat in the stands to the best seat on the couch, root for your favorite team with your favorite team spirit. No matter who's on your roster, lineup, or lucky jersey, make Tito's your first-round bottle pick. Whose house? Tito's house. Find cocktail recipes for every fan at Tito'sVodka.com. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof. Crafted to be savored responsibly.
Bears games, all of them on AM 1000 and the ESPN Chicago app.
On that opening drive by the Bengals, a false start. Steinhoffels donates another $1,000 to Special Spaces Illinois. Special Spaces creates dream bedrooms for children with cancer, and it kind of mucked up the drive, made it a third down and long for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Well, then they had the false start that backed them up even more and gave the Bears an opportunity to make a play short for the first down on third down and get the ball back.
All right, 1st and 10 now for Caleb Williams. Their second series starts at their own 30-yard line, coming out from the south end at Soldier Field. Romadunze jogs in motion tight to the formation. I-formation backfield. Williams under center on the take and the give. Up the middle, Serpentine into trouble. And he'll get across the 30 to the 32-yard line, and that's where it'll end right there. Gain of 2. It's second down at 8 for the Chicago Bears on the run by Khalil Herbert.
Bears need a first down. So far in the preseason, 32 first downs on 87 plays. 45 run attempts for a 5-yard average in 42 pass plays. Only 1 sack given up in a 9.6-yard average. So they've been productive, but this is a series that you'd like to see him get a first down and continue the drive.
3 wide, slot left. Corners up tight on the near side. Slot a little bit of cushion for Keenan Allen. On second down at 8, Williams with a back to his left. Adunze to the right. Here's a toss to the back. Herbert turn to the corner. Try to get by the defender at the angle. Bashi gets him down at the 35 at a gain of about 3 yards.
Bashi, he was made a captain for the game today. And you can maybe see why he was made a captain for the game today, because that lateral pursuit, he had some speed and he was able to cut the corner before the Bears were able to successfully get around the corner.
50 out of Michigan State, ran a 4.67, two-time captain at Michigan State. Third down and 5 now for Caleb, 35-yard line. Motion to Dunze. Davis, the corner, travels with him. Bengals showing blitz. Will they come? Caleb on the snap. They rush 4. In the pocket. Fires short to the right. Passes battle for and caught by Everett and put down by Davis. So that's a gain of 4. It'll be 4th down and 1. And they're going to bring out the punt crew and Torrey Taylor with 9:33 clock running here in the second.
Yeah, too bad. 4th and short. 4th and about a yard and a half. And too bad it wasn't across the 50 and maybe gave you a little bit of incentive to go for it on 4th down.
So a nice return by Jermaine Burton on his first try as a punt returner for the Cincinnati Bengals. He had a nice game last week, former Alabama star. Chest tie snap again for Taylor. Here's the boot, another banger. This one's going to bounce inside the 20, rolls inside the 15, still rolling, and the Bears surrounding it down to the 12-yard line on a nice punt and a nice applause for Torrey Taylor as Travis Homer comes up with a football on the put down there. So a long field for the Bengals inside their 15. 8:57 to go. 49 yards on the punt, no return, and no score in the first quarter on the Bears Radio Network.
Ready for a luxurious and reliable driving experience? Visit Bill Jacobs Auto Group for premium brands like BMW, Volkswagen, Mini, Jaguar, and Land Rover. Enjoy our Bill Jacobs Total Mile Protection Warranty, a 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty on every new car. Trust us to provide the peace of mind you deserve. Start your journey at BillJacobs.com. At Bill Jacobs, the cars bring you in, and the experience brings you back.
Miller Lite is brewed with great taste and only great taste.
The Miller Brewing Company would like to issue a correction. Miller Lite is brewed to be less filling. What are you doing here?
Miller Lite tastes great.
Look, I'm just reading the script. It says less filling.
That's not what my script says.
Well, mine says.
We'd like to apologize for the previous announcers. Miller Lite is in fact less filling and tastes great. Time to shine, legal guy.
Celebrate responsibly. Milwaukee, Wisconsin beer. 96 calories and 3.2 grams carbs per 12 ounces. Fewer calories and carbs than premium regular beer.
Hi, this is Dave Musial, owner of Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric. If you have a clogged toilet or sink, problem with your air conditioner, have an issue with your electrical system, or you need a generator for your home, you can count on Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric. Chicagoland's trusted local expert for over 50 years, with over 20,000 5-star reviews and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau.
For all the right reasons, call 866 4 Seasons.
guys, it's Carmen, and I love my new Land Rover Defender 130. It's got the third row. It's key. It allows me to get the kids to all their sporting events and activities. Plenty of room for carpooling, seating for 8, and all the seats are climate controlled. Don't need a third row? Drop it down. You got space for groceries and trips to the hardware store. Towing capability of up to 8,000 pounds. It's a tank, but it's an incredibly smooth ride. I love everything about it. Best part, I got it from my friends at Howard Orloff. They'll treat you like family. You got to see it for yourself. Check out the showroom right there on Armitage off the Kennedy or visit orloff.com.
Bears Monday starts with Cap and Jay Hood on ESPN Chicago.
We'd like to welcome in all the Bears fans listening in Carlisle on Max 96.7 FM. Sun comes out and the crowd comes alive here at Soldier Field. No score. First down and 10 for the Bengals on their second possession. Ball on the 12-yard line. They'll be coming out of the north end, left to right. Tommy, the Bears 2 3-and-out so far against the Bengals on the first-team offense.
Yeah, and I think there's some good play called. It's just you got to make sure that the passes are in a catchable position to allow the receivers to be an athlete.
Burgess and Lassiter out to the left for the Bengals, and under center, Logan Woodside on the play fake and a boot to the near side. It is caught by Lassiter, but put down to the ground. Kyler Gordon, Spidey, showing his senses right there, keeps him down near the 9-yard line. That was nothing after the catch once again, as he read that beautifully. In fact, he lost 3 yards on the throw.
A lot of it had to do with the rush of Montez Sweat. As Montez Sweat rushed upfield, the quarterback had to extend his time outside the pocket. And with his left hand, it became a distraction, and the quarterback had to change his arm angle, which gave the defensive back time to make it up.
They're behind the sticks. 2nd and 13 out to 9. Shotgun, 3 wides to the left. Snap, handing off. Here's Williams blasting up the middle. Big collision from the back end. Edmonds and Owens on the collision. I'll tell you right now, after watching Owens in Buffalo and watching him here so far today, this man plays with reckless abandon. He will light you up.
He does not shy away from contact. And if the opportunity presents itself, if you see that playmaker getting into the third level, expect to be delivered some type of severe hit.
A gain of 11 leaves them just a 3rd down and 2, so they spread it out, trips to the left. Now single receiver at the numbers right. They bring Williams back into the backfield on the right hip of quarterback Logan Woodside. Bears are bringing extras with Hicks. The safety blitz. They throw to the tight end of the 25 for a first down on the hash to the 30. Tackled by the Bears secondary. It's a 12-yard pickup on a completion to Tanner Hudson and a first down. He was wide open on the in-cut.
In the 24 preseason, the Bears have only allowed 2 touchdowns, 2.8 yards per rush. 32% completion possession on 3rd down, 9 sacks and an interception for a touchdown. So this is the first unit. You need to see some productive type of play, no matter what level it comes from.
Owens and Jalen Johnson on the stop. First down, 32-yard line. Woodside under center. Drags a man in motion. Jackson, here's the handoff. Off the left side. Gobbled up by the Bears front wall. Big Billings on the stop. Man they call Bill. Simple as that. Elijah Collins, a rookie out of Oklahoma State on the run. 6 feet 212, big back out of Detroit, Michigan.
Tackled by a big defensive lineman and Big Bill Billings. That guy, he's a thick, wide body, and if he gets his hands on you as an offensive lineman, he is not going to give up any ground.
Sturdy in there. He's a fire plug for sure. 2nd down and 10. Woodside of the shotgun. 2-by-2 arrangement. The receivers are stacked at the numbers at the top of the field. Bears corners are off. Gordon blitzing. Woodside doesn't see him and buries him in the chest. And down goes Woodside. Literally knocked his block off. Helmet came off. Never saw Gordon blitzing. Corner blitz. Kyler Gordon lays the hammer. On 3rd down and 18 now for the Bengals.
Well, I read the stats of what the defense is able to do in the 24 preseason. I said at some level, somebody's got to come up and make one of those big plays. But it's Kyler Gordon who lines up in the 3rd level, sneaks up to the 2nd level, and then creeps up to the 1st level and explodes.
Here comes the boom. Oh, never saw him.
I heard that in the song.
3rd down and 18. Into the right slot goes Lassiter. 4 wide, snap back, penalty marker, blows it dead. Crowd comes to life. That'll stir up the crowd. That'll stir up the crowd.
Number 63, 5-yard penalty, third down.
And another false start. Steinhoffels donates another $1,000 to Special Spaces Illinois. Special Spaces, creating dream bedrooms for children with cancer. We'll back him up inside the 20.
Interesting lineup, Jeff. So you got DeMarcus Walker and Austin Booker on the same side.
Yeah.
DeMarcus Walker playing on the inside over the offensive guard. Austin Booker playing on the outside over tackle. This may be a nice combination that they want to mess with throughout preseason into the regular season.
Their own NASCAR package. And they're split wide with the center not covered. Snapping a handoff, but Walker hangs tough and brings down, fights with them down to the 22-yard line, and they'll blow it dead there on 3rd and 23. Just a little room for the punting crew. And DeMarcus going at it with the end zone crowd, getting them stirred up. That's what he does. He's an emotional person on the field, in practice or on game day.
What a great read, though, because he went from a pass rusher to a run stopper in an instant and was able to disengage and make the play. That is a heck of a job inside.
Snap to Rico, right-footed punter, sends a wobbler in the air. It's going to bounce. Blackwell waves everybody off, and it rolls past him inside the 30 to the 24. It took a little weird bounce and out of his reach. He's upset about it. It lands at the 21. Maybe lost 5 or 6 yards on that one.
Crooked football with a good bounce.
4:30 to go, 56 yards on the roll. No score between the Bears and Bengals here from Soldier Field on the Bears Radio Network.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Bridgeview. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right. Drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at ComEd.com/poweringbiz. Terms and conditions apply. Offers are subject to change. Actual savings will vary by customer's usage and rate. The ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is funded in compliance with state law.
8 months of thrilling playoffs, of impossible comebacks, of nerve-shredding putts on the 18th hole. Come down to one final showdown in Chi-Town. Catch Live Golf Chicago at Bolingbrook Golf Club from the 13th to the 15th of September and see John Rahm, Cam Smith, and Bryson DeChambeau in a 3-day battle to crown the new individual champion. 54 players, 3 days, 1 prize. Get your tickets at livegolf.com. That's LIVgolf.com.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway. Exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Sylvie takes your calls at the half on ESPN Chicago.
Scoreless first quarter so far. 3rd offensive possession for the Bears. Jeff Joniak top there and J-Mac down to the sidelines. Rain has disappeared for the moment. It could return later today. Showers expected, but it's warming up down there. And Tommy, 2 3 and out so far for the offense. 1 of 4 for Caleb.
Yeah, just some inaccurate throws. I think if they can get Caleb to settle down a little bit, get him into the possibility where he has a clear throwing lane, get him 1 completion and let this thing take off.
Side cards to each side, a receiver beyond the numbers each way. DJ Moore to the near side. Snap to Caleb with time, rifles the middle, in between a trio of defenders. The catch is made at the 30-yard line by Cole Kmet. He had to whistle that in there because there were 3 bodies in that vicinity right over the middle. Picks up 8 yards on first down. That'll give him an enviable position here on 2nd and 2.
A good completion, though, there. There is no lateral movement of your eyes. It's a straight-ahead target. Catch the snap, deliver the ball, go to 2nd down.
Herbert's in on the right hip of Caleb Williams, right to left down to the south end at Soldier Field. Sneaking up at the line of scrimmage, Bengals filling it and the run, and Khalil Herbert was greeted rudely on that play. And that is a big hit there by the Cincinnati Bengals. And that hit delivered by yet another Wisconsin linebacker coming into the mix here in the NFL. Following the path of T.J. Edwards, Moma Jongmeta on a 1-yard loss on the hit. He had 10 tackles in the opener against Tampa Bay for the Bengals.
Jongmeta read that perfectly. He saw the delay in the handoff and exploded towards the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 2. Homer comes in. 3rd down back for the Bears. Getting that look with trips to the right. 1 safety deep, corners up. Snap. Williams looking on the slant.
Oh, that's interference.
DJ Moore covered like a blanket. Josh Newton out of TCU. No flag. And a nice thought on that inside slant with a bigger-bodied DJ Moore, but it falls incomplete, and the Bears have 3 consecutive 3-and-outs to start their day here at Soldier Field.
Covered by an electric blanket. He grabbed him before the ball ever got to him. So, but, maybe he did deflect it first with his right hand that we couldn't see from here.
So Taylor to punt for the 3rd time. Waist-high snap, sends it in the air. Burton coming up on it, on the run. Catch at the 30 to the 35, and whoop, down he goes.
Hardy.
Daniel Hardy. Again now, this guy, he's fast. This guy did not start playing football until his senior year in high school, and he's really just growing into the position out of Montana State. 42 yards on the punt, 6 on the return. We're scoreless. 3:09 to go in the first quarter on the Bears Radio Network.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Hodgkins. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right. Drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
So you call your virtual insurance company to ask a simple question about your policy, but now you're on hold listening to this music. While you wait and wait. Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and pick up the phone when you call, because you shouldn't be on hold so long that you memorize the music. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Reardon Insurance Group in Chicago if auto owners make sense for you.
Tito's handmade vodka on game day. Pour me in, coach. From a seat in the stands to the best seat on the couch, root for your favorite team with your favorite team spirit. No matter who's on your roster, lineup, or lucky jersey, make Tito's your first-round bottle pick. Whose house? Tito's house. Find cocktail recipes for every fan at Tito'sVodka.com. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof. Crafted to be savored responsibly.
Chicagoland, your #1 team for luxury is Bill Jacobs Auto Group. We're leading the league with top new car volume for BMW, Land Rover, Mini, and Volkswagen. Discover an experience that matches our winning lineup. Drive home in style and comfort today. At Bill Jacobs, the cars bring you in, the experience brings you back. Year-to-date new car volume for BMW, Land Rover, Mini, and Volkswagen.
Waddle and Sylvie daily, 2 to 6 on ESPN Chicago.
No score, 3:09 to go first quarter. Bengals ball out of the timeout. Time now for our sideline report. Old National Bank, where relationships and results matter. Get old for the young man.
Yes, the offense has been out of sync so far, but I still like what offensive coordinator Shane Waldron's doing in terms of Caleb Williams. We saw on the first drive he went sprint out on the first play, give him a half-field read, and he continues to move the pocket with Caleb. He'll keep dialing it up. Caleb will keep throwing it.
Shedrick jacks it out to the left. So far today, Bears have 9 plays and 16 total yards. Eric All, the tight end, was flexed to the boundary. Now joins the backfield. A handoff to Williams. And behind the line of scrimmage, a nicely done slithering move by Jack Sanborn to get behind the line of scrimmage. And he limits him to just a yard. Jack Sanborn, big 5'7" with the tackle.
I'm going to start calling Wisconsin linebacker U.
Yeah.
Because you look at some of the guys they put in the NFL and how productive they are. They either have great recruiting system for linebackers, a really good linebacker coach, or they just have guys that come out with a strong desire to play.
Well, the 3 that we know around the field today, all undrafted. 2nd down and 9, 35-yard line. Motion to the near side. Kwame Lassiter with Burgess stacked tight to the formation now. Lassiter motions to the left. Snap, play fake, setting up a screen to Williams. He's got room to run at the 35 to the 40, 45 to midfield, and he's bagged by Sanborn into Bears territory, but a marker on both sides of the field. Let's check it.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense, number 63. 5-yard penalty, second down.
Trey Hill, the offensive lineman, wipes out a 20-yard gain by Williams. We had a lot of room to run.
That's taboo for offensive linemen because you know the pace of the screen that's called in the huddle. They will call a quick screen, they will call a slow screen. And then you kind of count to yourself of when you know you can release downfield. And the running back gives you a go call as soon as the ball is in the air. So, you know, that's part of discipline that's so important in the role of the screenplay.
Fourth penalty today already for the Bengals. It's cost them a lot of yards. Tanner Hudson flex to the right boundary beyond the numbers. Kyler Gordon flashing again, but he's going to stay in coverage. They hand off the left side of the Bears. All over it. They got a leg. Our guy Ayo makes the stop. Bamiga on the tackle of the running back. In this case, Elijah Collins, the rookie. 2 yard. It's 3rd down and 13 now for the Bengals.
Nice recognition by the Bears defense, but the 3 receivers that were wide to the right, they never stepped off the line of scrimmage. So you immediately knew it wasn't a pass, so the Bears defenders could flow to the opposite side of the field.
Cody Ford was pulling, but Bamiga just worked through the attempted block to grab an ankle. 3rd down and 13 here. Snap is back, stun up front, pressure coming by Robinson. Woodside steps up and throws, caught top of the field to the numbers, and a 1st down on 3rd and 13. Ayo on the stop on the back end with Owens on the completion, and the catch is made by the rookie. 19 yards and a 1st down for Jermaine Burton out of Alabama.
Initial pressure there from Dominique Robinson, but as he got pushed out wide right, the quarterback stepped up inside the pocket and waited for a lengthy route downfield to open up.
Burton, a 3rd-round pick, number 80, played at Georgia as well. 22 touchdown catches on 182 career catches. His high school coach, former Bear, Curtis Conway, 1st out of 10. Play fake to the pocket, pressure by Robinson. They throw near side. It is caught. Gordon on the stop with help from Sanborn. That's Elijah Collins on the catch. They move into Bears territory for the first time today. And is a gain of 4.
Curtis still a high school coach?
Looks that way.
That's
he coached
awesome.
the kid, yeah.
You know, it's all these guys, and including our own J-Mac in the high school coaching. What a benefit these high school kids get to get the opportunity to get the knowledge of their experiences in life and football.
No question about it. We can go down the list from contributors and volunteers in almost every case. You could look no further than Big Cat Williams. Right. You can look no further than Rashid Davis, Olin Kreutz. There's a bunch of them. That's going to wind up the first quarter. We're scoreless here at Soldier Field. Bears and Bengals on the Bears Radio Network.
The village of Bolingbrook is breaking out and elevating its game. Bolingbrook is rated as the 3rd most diverse suburb and the only community in Illinois to make Fortune's top 50 places to live in 2023. Why? Over 50 corporate headquarters call Bolingbrook home, and it's a prime commuter destination right off I-55 and I-355. Elevate your future and the future of your business. Visit bebolingbrook.com. It's a great time to be Bolingbrook.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Bolingbrook. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right, drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
Hi, this is Dave Musial, owner of Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, Electric, and I personally guarantee to beat any quote on a new furnace and AC by up to $1,000. Even the so-called buy a furnace, get an air conditioner free. That's right. Four Seasons will beat any so-called buy one, get one free offer by $1,000. And Four Seasons guarantees same-day installation. And we have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. So call today.
For all the right reasons, call 866-4 Seasons.
In football, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, they save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut, delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Hear Bears games on the ESPN Chicago app.
Through one quarter, we're scoreless at Soldier Field. Bears with just 16 yards on 9 plays and no first downs. Bengals with 59 yards and 3 first downs. But they had penalties that wiped things out as well. They've owned the clock 11 minutes to 4 minutes for the Bears. We start the second quarter with the Bengals second down and 7. Now right to left, south to north as we look at Soldier Field from the Bears' 47-yard line.
We got to get J-Mac to scan the sideline, see if there's any indication if Caleb's going to stay in the game for a little bit more action in the second quarter or someone else warming up.
I would think with just 9 plays, you know.
I hope. Yeah. I hope. Especially, what are you going to do Thursday night? If you know you're not going to play him, then keep him in the game.
Pistol formation. Collins the back behind the quarterback. And it's a handoff to Collins off the right side. Moves the pile. Nice run near the 42-yard line on the pickup of 5 on second and down. Third down and short now for the Bengals, who bring Williams back into the lineup and Tanner Hudson. Logan Woodside, Tommy, veteran quarterback, and we know these guys can last a long time. Just 6'1 and a quarter, 213. He had 3-0 record in the preseason with Atlanta and Tennessee, so he's hung around. He's played in the American, the AAF with San Antonio, the former MAC Player of the Year in 17. High school national record in California, in Folsom, California, with 229 touchdowns. Third down and 2. In the gun, back to his left. Formation tight. Snap. They hand it off. Williams is gummed up by the Bears rush defense. They've slammed the door through the first 2 weeks of the preseason. They did it again right there. Just a yard. It'll bring up 4th down and a long one for the Bengals.
And Kyler Gordon is the first player celebrating and stopping that run right there. And there's a lot of different defenders, but Kyler Gordon was able to complement the blitz of the linebacker and then being able to sneak a little bit to the outside edge when the running back saw the linebacker coming up into the A-gap.
With help from Austin Booker. 4th down and 1. 41-yard line of the Bears. Right to left for the Bengals. This time, Woodside goes under center. Takes the snap. Rolling to his right. Going to toss it right. It is caught to the 35, to the 30, and a first down for the Bengals. And it's Williams again doing the damage. The veteran running back picks up the run and catch. Gets 10 yards on the Bears defense. And a fresh set for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, the Bears brought pressure again by Kyler Gordon, was able to make the quarterback get into a back pedal, but he still efficiently threw the ball into the hands of the waiting running back that had enough yards to get well beyond the first down marker.
We'll get to J-Mac in a moment. Bengals go 3 wide to the left side. 1 back set deep. Now they send Jackson to the numbers right. From center, Logan Woodside looks things over. 1 safety deep for the Bears, corners off. Snap, take, give off the left side with a hole, and it's a good hole to the 21-yard line. Tackle made on the play by Pickens on the running back. Collins down to Jason McKeon, our old National Bank sideline report. Gain of 6.
Last play by the Bengals. Good old slipper boot in which the quarterback rolls out to the same side as the running back, leaking out to the flat. High percentage short yardage play. As for Caleb Williams, he still has his helmet next to him. No other quarterbacks. No sign of them warming up. They all have their hats on.
Weren't you and I talking slipper boot on the sidelines?
Yes, we were. Educate you. Got to educate you, Jeff.
Yes,
slipper
you do.
Boot.
Slipper boot. You guys, different eras. You all have different names for the same plays. Out of the shotgun. 2 wides and a wing right. That's Tanner Hudson. Play clock down to 2. Woodside will not get it off.
Timeout.
And a timeout called by the Bengals. So the sun now coming out brightly. The Bears defense, first 5 games of the last season, allowed 31.4 points a game, 18.5 in the second part of the season, the last 12 games, spurred on by giving up just 7 total points in the final 8 games of the year in the first quarter. That kind of set the tone, Tommy, for the second half of that season. Better than the second half of the season.
But by the time the regular season gets here, if you want to pick up where you left off, you got to have Jaquan Brisker, you got to have Tyreek Stevenson, Kevin Byard, you got to have the cast and crew that's going to play the majority of the snaps for you ready to go when the regular season gets here. And then you're going to see a high-performance defense out on the field that maybe can take advantage of some of these offenses early in the season while they're still in developmental stages.
Well, we saw a big warm-up today by Brisker. He's been working at it. They say he's close to returning, and his return would be significant. To get in concert with Kevin Byard, 2nd down and 5 at the Bear 22. Logan Woodside takes a snap, blitzes on, hit again, and the ball is intercepted on the bounce, and the Bears have taken it away, marrying pressure with the back-end pick and the selection made by Agbang Bamiga, number 45, celebrating with his teammates. And the pressure really broke the pipes of Logan Woodside there on the blitz. A big hit again, this time by Josh Blackwell. 12:01 to go. Bears football to start the second quarter. First down at 10 when we come back here on the Bears Radio Network.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs for its facilities. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at comed.com/poweringbiz.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Bridgeview. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right, drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
If you've been seriously injured at work, in a car accident, or on a construction site, you may not know where to turn. I'm Jim Morisi, Chicago personal injury lawyer and the managing partner of Morisi, Longo & Associates. We are the ones you need to call when you've been injured, the ones who gather the evidence and deal with the insurance companies. So here's the information to keep by your side. Our number is 312-372-9600, and our website is moricilongo.com. MORICILONGO.com.
Right now at Old National, we have a $450 checking bonus.
Sign me up. But why is that hockey player standing there?
I'm here for the checking.
Well, for a bonus that big, bring on the checking.
Sir, no need to brace yourself against the wall.
It's bank checking.
I knew that.
Earn up to a $450 bonus when you open a checking account and complete qualifying activities within 90 days of account opening. Another reason to get old. Old National, where relationships and results matter. Member FDIC. Additional restrictions apply. Offer valid through October 31st, 2024. Visit oldnational.com/checking. Game day tailgate 4 hours before kickoff. ESPN Chicago.
Well, the Bears' advantage of the game is brought to you by Advantage Chevy Dealerships, home of the 60-minute guarantee. They'll have you driving off in your next Chevy in 60 minutes or less, or they'll make your first car payment. The advantage is the blitz calls. The corner blitz is my absolute favorite. And it's done by Connor Gordon and Josh Blackwell. It leads to the interception by Agbang Bamiga. And here we go with Caleb Williams in his 4th series, the Bears' 10th snap of the game. It's 12:01 to go, second quarter, out of the eye. Williams under center. He's got a receiver, Odunze, tight to the formation. Komet hand down right side of the line. Here's the snap at a play fake. Now end around to Odunze. Gets the corner to the 30, 35, 40, and a first down and more. So Romadunze gliding his way to a first down for the Bears. Their first down of the day at 11:49 to go in the second quarter. That's a double-digit pickup by Odunze after the interception.
Nice job of being in control of the defender. Gave a little bit of a head fake, got him off balance, and was able to earn the edge and turn it upfield to where the third level had to push him out of bounds. But really nice control by Romadunze there on the end around.
He's got speed to handle that responsibility. First down and 10 for Caleb. Now with the 42 on the left hash. Single back, tight receiver formation, snap, play fake. Setting in the pocket, tapping the ball, going deep, down the field, inside the 15, incomplete, markers down. Right. Tyler Scott, the intended target, inside the 10. The Bengal defender not quite agreeing with it, but that's the way it goes, young man.
That was like horse collar interference.
Bears are in business. They took a deep shot to Tyler. That'll get things going. The Bears now with a red zone opportunity.
You know, you watch this thing, it is like a horse collar interference because Tyler Scott had beat him by so much space. The defensive back had to reach out with his left arm and pull him backwards by his neck collar. And it was an easy call. A nice decision by Caleb to let the ball go and put it in a place where the receiver could have caught it if he didn't get interfered with.
It's a 43-yard penalty and a first down at 10 to the 15-yard line. Homer the back, Williams under center. Takes the snap, extends the handoff, penalty markers blow it down. And those are the things, the cleanup necessary, because you don't want this on a first down to get a penalty when you're just knocking on the door. You got a little momentum here after mucking through the first three series.
Let me
5-yard penalty, first down.
Let me go back a play. I wish there was no interference on Tyler Scott because I would have liked to see what happened. Did he make the catch? Because that's what we're waiting to see out of him.
Tracking the ball.
Yeah, and if he did have an opportunity to make the catch, then we'd kind of learn a little bit more.
Flex to the left boundary is Cole Kmet. Right side, three receivers, Adunze, Scott, and the near side receiver as well is Pettis. Snap in the pocket. Caleb in trouble. Yanked down from behind at the last second there. Big number 90 for the Cincinnati Bengals, the rookie Chris Jenkins Jr., his father of the same name, a all-pro defensive tackle. That's a loss of 5 and a sack of Williams. So you have the penalty and the sack now, and it wipes you out of the red zone, backs you up near the 26.
You know, we talk about the big playability possibly of Tyler Scott. 439 offensive snaps last year, 39% of the Bears total, 32 targets, only 17 receptions. He's blessed with speed, but he's got to be able to convert that to catches.
Blasingame and Homer on either hip as Williams takes the snap, screening left. It is Blasingame, but he is knocked down to the ground, read by the Bengals. In on the stop, Zach Carter among others. It's a loss of a yard, so 3 straight negative plays after that big 43-yard penalty set the Bears up in the Bengals red zone. 10-19 to go, second quarter, and scoreless.
He's got to keep that to the outside. They're going to set an outside edge on that screen because they had early penetration from a defensive tackle that's already out of position. If Kari keeps that play to the outside, he's going to be in the path of no defenders.
Jones, Jenkins, Shelton, Nate Davis, and Darnell Wright, the front five. 3rd and 21 now for the Bears at the 26-yard line of the Bengals. Snap out of the gun. Williams in the pocket, guns it right. It is caught, chopped down Everett at the 20-yard line. And the Bengals did a nice job of reading that. Jalen Davis, the corner, on the tackle to bring in Cairo Santos for a field goal try for the first points of the game.
You know, we always say you don't have plays in the playbook for 3rd and 21. And whether it's Shane Waldron or whomever's calling the plays, I don't think anybody comes in here with a stack of plays and said, okay, we need 5 seconds of protection and we need our receivers to get downfield.
It's a 38-yard try from the right hash, slight angle to the left. Flags look quiet on the sticks. Perfect as a Bear inside the 40. Here's Cairo Santos out of the hole to Taylor. Snap is down. Kick is up for Cairo Santos. It is up. It is good. And it is mighty accurate right leg, especially here at Soldier Field, puts the Bears on the board. 3-0 over the Cincinnati Bengals with 9:08 to play in this first half. 5 plays, 55 yards. We'll break on the Chicago Bears Radio Network.
Miller Lite is brewed with great taste and only great taste.
The Miller Brewing Company would like to issue a correction. Miller Lite is brewed to be less filling. What are you doing here?
Miller Lite tastes great.
Look, I'm just reading the script. It says less filling.
That's not what my script says.
Well, mine says.
We'd like to apologize for the previous announcers. Miller Lite is in fact less filling and tastes great. Time to shine, legal guy.
Celebrate responsibly. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Beer. 96 calories and 3.2 grams carbs per 12 ounces. Fewer calories and carbs than premium regular beer.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Hodgkins. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right. Drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Reardon Insurance Group in Chicago if auto owners make sense for you.
The village of Bolingbrook is breaking out and elevating its game. Bolingbrook remains the most desirable Southwest suburban location to start or expand your business. Why? Over 50 corporate headquarters call Bolingbrook home, and it's a prime commuter destination right off I-55 and I-355. So come be Bolingbrook. Elevate your future and the future of your business. Visit bebolingbrook.com. It's a great time to be Bolingbrook.
Waddle and Sylvie, daily 2 to 6 on ESPN Chicago.
Jeff Joniak's out there, and Jason McKee from Soldier Field. Sunny day at the moment. We've had sporadic showers, certainly in pregame and in the early part of this game. 9:08 to go in this first half. The Bears with a 3-0 lead on the Cincinnati Bengals on the field goal of 38 yards by Cairo Santos. That after the Agbongbamiga interception off the blitz by Blackwell that had a fluttering football. Here is the dynamic kick. It sails deep to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, left at the 20. Missed tackle there to the 25, and then hit to the sidelines on the return by Jermaine Burton. Again, the rookie out of Alabama on the return. 9:02 to go in the first half.
3 offensive players for the Bears on kickoff coverage. And then you got Tavarius Moore, who made immediate penetration, missed the tackle, but he was upfield quickly and made the returner go to a confined area.
29 yards on that return. Burton, 82 yards against Tampa Bay. Number 1 in the FBS last year at 18.3 over his 3 years, I should say. That's pretty good. Good bang for their buck. First out and 10 from the 30. Here's the shotgun snap. Woodside on the play fake. Plenty of time. Pressure coming late by Pickens. Throws in a perfect spot at the Bengal 45-yard line. Agbongbamiga making the tackle on the catch by Lassiter the second. 15 yards and a first down for the Bengals.
Agbongbamiga.
Yeah,
I'm gonna learn how to say it.
I hope I'm saying it correctly.
We have to, because he's all over the field.
Yeah.
I'm glad that when he had the opportunity for the tip ball that he didn't get overly excited and drop it. Made a nice catch, got yards out of it, but he flows into this position very well.
That would be his first career interception if it was a regular season game. A handoff up the middle, and Agbongbamiga, one of the defenders there, along with a couple of other Bears. Gain of just a yard. Also in on the stop for the Bears was 5'2", Khalid Kareem. So second down and 9 of the 46, ball resting on the left hash. Bengals are right to left.
Kareem 52, he's had some nice rushes when he's had the opportunity. Here you got second and 9. Do you suspect the pass? And let's see how he and Daniel Hardy, the 2 edge rushers, get upfield.
Roe Torrance, a corner on the near side. Blackwell's the slot defender. Corners are off, 3 wide to the right. Woodside, snap, play fake, sets the throw right. It is caught to the 50 of the Bears, 45, and he's drilled down by Sanborn with help from Greg Stroman on the run and catch by Elijah Collins. Now you got me all hyped up about seeing blitzes from the corners.
Yeah.
So,
hey, listen, I'd like to see Roe Torrance get a chance to blitz. When you look at a 6'3" corner, they're just, you don't see him that often.
No.
The Bengals on first down, 6 carries for 12 yards for a 2-point-yard average, giving the Bears more opportunity to rush the passer on second and third down. So see if they can keep up that stinginess, or the Bengals want to change their plan of attack.
2 veterans, Jonathan Owens and Tarvarius Moore, at safety for the Bears. Moore sneaks into the box on first and 10 for Woodside. Takes the snap. Again, the play fake. Stepping up. Throws the middle of the field. Incomplete. Defending the play, Stroman Jr. The intended target was Cedric Jackson. That ball was a little bit too high. Jackson, his first year out of Auburn. Bo Jackson's nephew, believe it or not. Bo Jackson's nephew out of Hoover, Alabama. When you're Bo Jackson's nephew, you got to love the bloodlines. I don't care where they came from.
Is he multi-talented? Is he the type of guy that could go out and play a couple positions or a couple sports? Because when you have a tip ball off of your fingertips, that's disaster in the NFL. That leads to an interception.
Woodside, 10 of 13. He's been swiped once, sacked a couple of times, 86 yards. High snap, pulled down. They stick it in the belly of the back, and he runs right inside the 40-yard line. It spills out around the 38 of the Bears here in the second quarter. Let's pause for station identification. This is the Bears Radio Network.
This is the new home of the Bears, ESPN Chicago, WMVP, WTBC HD2, Chicago.
In comes Cowart, Booker, Randolph Jr., and Robinson defensively. A whole new front four for the Bears on this 3rd and 5, 6:18 to go. They are 3 of 6 on third down. Whiteside is in the shotgun. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Bears rush 4, stun inside by Booker. Pocket starts to close, and he is smacked out of the ground. Booker coming off of that and puts him down at the 38-yard line, right about to the line of scrimmage for the Cincinnati Bengals on a third down.
Flag down.
Flag, and it's holding.
Offense, number 63. 10-yard penalty, third down.
Fourth year, Trey Hill, center guard, with the penalty.
You know, one thing about Austin Booker, that rush, Jeff, he started in a stand-up position at the snap of the ball. He folded to the inside on the line stud up front. But after they saw where the ball was going to go, he was able to readjust and still get in on the play. You know, doing multiple things just on instinct for Austin Booker is one of the traits that he showed throughout camp.
And he's a guy that eats grass. He's got long strides. Bears looking at third down and 15 defensively. Agban Bamiga at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout call by the Bengals. They've already felt the pain of some corner blitzes, Woodside in particular. So they want to recalibrate a little bit here, Tommy. The Bears were showing those blitzes in the B-gap.
Well, if they feel that they called a protection, that there's vulnerability to the quarterback, then you got to come in there and responsibly call a timeout to make sure that everybody's on the right page. You know, 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second half. And, you know, they got one timeout remaining in the half. The Bears have all three. In both games so far with the Bears, too, we saw them conclude the first half in a 2-minute drill, which I think is great work.
Very
that's
beneficial.
hard to replicate in practice.
Coming up at halftime, your phone calls and Mark Silverman. The man is known as Sylvie, kissing babies, signing autographs, and taking pictures at Gate O today, right? He says, that's what I do. This is what he does. While you were dipping cookies today, he was taking photos.
I'm good with that. That's perfect.
Pressing the flesh. Third down and 15. What does the Bears defense have in store? They back Sanborn off. The line of scrimmage features 5 Bears. They rush 4. Snap to Woodside, coming to the near side, and wiped out on the catch. Boy, I mentioned this in pregame. The catch there made by Shedrick Jackson. Blackwell the stick and the pop. Nothing after the catch. Gain of 3. Members of the secondary have elevated their game. Blackwell, Elijah Hicks, a number of players on that back end, not just starters, and Blackwell giving you a guarantee 4-quarter special teams player, and now he's also back there to receive the punt.
Well, you know, one thing about playing a position that has a little swagger, the first unit guys and everybody, all the backup guys, they have to have that same type of swagger.
Rico to punt from his 40. He's going to knuckle it up in the air, end over end. Blackwell waves everybody off. It's going to bounce somewhere inside the 10, and it's scooped up by Hudson around the 7-yard line or so, the 8, and an injured Bengal after that. 45 yards on the punt. Nope, check that. 54 yards on the punt. Make that 34 yards on the punt because Doug Colletti's penmanship wasn't on point right there. 34-yard punt will break, and the Bears with a 3-0 lead on the Bengals here on the Bears Radio Network.
Hearing vital organs would be temporarily removed to reach my cancer had me speechless. I'm Jessica, and my team at Northwestern Memorial Hospital coordinated a complex surgery to save my life.
Nationally ranked for cancer by U.S. News and World Report, Jessica's team temporarily removed her liver and kidney to reach the tumor, replace the damaged vein, and eliminate the cancer in her heart.
My team stopped at nothing, and now nothing can stop me.
Northwestern Medicine. Better.
Jan from Toyota here. At Toyota's national sales event, there's still time to squeeze more fun out of summer with a new Camry, RAV4, Corolla, and more. So go on, squeeze your extended family into a Highlander for a family reunion.
Everybody in. Tammy, Teddy, Toady, Tommy, Toby, Terry. Wait, where's Rex?
Or stop for some fresh squeezed lemonade in a Prius.
Ooh, how much?
$15. Okay, now that's a squeeze.
Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Event ends September 3rd. Toyota, let's go places.
Hi, this is Dave Musial, owner of 4 Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric. If you have a clogged toilet or sink, problem with your air conditioner, have an issue with your electrical system, or you need a generator for your home, you can count on 4 Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric, Chicagoland's trusted local expert for over 50 years, with over 20,000 5-star reviews and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau.
For all the right reasons, call 866-4Seasons.
8 months of thrilling playoffs, of impossible comebacks, of nerve-shredding putts on the 18th hole come down to one final showdown in Chi-Town. Catch Live Golf Chicago at Bolingbrook Golf Club from the 13th to the 15th of September and see John Rahm, Cam Smith, and Bryson DeChambeau in a 3-day battle to crown the new individual champion. 54 players, 3 days, 1 prize. Get your tickets at livegolf.com. That's LIVgolf.com.
Sylvie takes your calls at the half on ESPN Chicago.
3-0 Bears, 4:52 until the break. And Caleb Williams, Jay Mack, and our old National Bank Sideline report back out there for another series.
Yeah, Caleb was back out there, but a different group of receivers. You got the young guys, Tyler Scott, Romo Dunze, and also a Nasimba Webster sighting out there for Caleb on this series right here.
Simba working his way back from an injury early in camp. Is getting a lot of reps, actually, with the ones. And he is speed. He's veteran return man as well. Blasingame comes out late. Everett, the tight end, goes back in for the Bears. From their 10 on the left hash, long field now for Caleb. How about a long drive to a touchdown to go into the locker room with a lead of 10-0? That would sound good. Dunze jogs closer to the formation. Blitz is on the run up the right side. Herbert finds an opening to the 15 or 16-yard line on a first down run of 6.
Well, the Bears so far before that play had only run 13 plays for a 7-minute time of possession. You're getting the young guys work in the receiver position because they need the work, and the veterans don't need it. But, to keep the offensive line out there together with Caleb, I think it's important for these guys to get familiar with each other.
Yeah, 14 plays in the first 4 series, 2nd and 4. Motion, Everett, snap back to Caleb. Going to throw left side inside the numbers. Catch made to the 20 to the 25. Helmet knocked off on the hit by the Cincinnati Bengals. Up with it was Simba Webster. So Simba moves the sticks and gets a Bear first down of 11 yards. Lost his helmet, but he'll strap it up and bring it back.
We saw moving pocket last week in Buffalo, successful for Caleb. But then we've seen a couple of quick hitters in this game. One to Cole Kmet early, and that one to Simba Webster. So maybe the variety of options week to week for Caleb is something that will help him play a more efficient brand of football.
Webster in his 4th year out of Eastern Washington leaves the lineup. Tyler Scott re-enters. First down at 10 from the 27-yard line. Bengals a 4-man front, box is filled. 1 back set. Williams on the take and the give. Here's Herbert fishing for room. Bounces left. Reversing field 30, 35 to the 40. First down to the 45 and out of bounds right in front of the Bengal bench. Good decision by number 24, scoots to the outside left and picks up 21 yards and a Bears first down. They're on the move now to the 48-yard line.
Taking advantage of backside defenders getting out of position and being able to get to the corner quicker than they can readjust. And that's exactly what Khalil Herbert was able to do there, and you saw the positive results of the play.
On first down, no less. 3 minutes clock running. Bears with all 3 of their timeouts. Now with the 48 on the left hash. 1 back, and now Carlson, the tight end, wing to the right. Snap back, sidestepping to the pocket on 5. Pressure coming, evades. Caleb stepping up, stays in the pocket, fires incomplete out of the reach of Everett at the 35-yard line or so. Here's an old National Bank Sideline report in J-Mac.
Yeah, the last play by Khalil Herbert, the big run is outside zone, a staple of the Bears' run game. But it only works if the running back presses that ball into the line of scrimmage, into the heels of the offensive lineman, getting them linebackers to flow, opening up the cutback lane that you saw Khalil Herbert exploit.
Spoken like a man who knows how to run the football. J-Mac, I love it. Pressing the heels. 2nd and 10. They line Herbert out to the left side with a Dunze. They stack a pair 2 by 2. Pettis on the near side with Tyler Scott. 1 safety back deep for the Bengals. 4-man rush, snap back. Caleb stepping up, looking, scanning, spinning now to his left. Going to throw it down the field. A shot down the field. Pass caught inside the 10. A rookie-to-rookie connection. Williams to a Dunze. First and goal for the Bears inside the 10. The magic on the move. On full display right there. Giving his guy a shot. The deep ball accuracy and a 45-yard strike to Roma Dunze.
Nice job of feeling where the pressure was going to come from. Spun out of the attempt at pressure against him and was able to put the ball in a catchable position for Roma Dunze. And then he did the hard work. He came up with a big catch on a big play. Go to the 2-minute.
Going on Newton of the Bengals, and that'll put us at the 2-minute warning, brought to you by Miller Lite. Tastes like Miller time, Bears fans. 3-0 Bears. They've got it first and goal. The Bengals 7 when we return on the Bears Radio Network.
years, and the wait is over. Now, we're ready for the main stage. Hard Rock, a brand that creates authentic experiences. World-class gaming, including nearly 1,300 slot machines, 50 live table games, renowned food and beverage with 7 diverse dining options, a sportsbook, and a state-of-the-art multi-purpose venue. Hard Rock Casino Rockford, open Labor Day weekend. The ultimate entertainment destination. Must be 21 or older. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, crisis counseling and referral services can be accessed by calling 1-800-GAMBLER.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Bolingbrook. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right. Drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs for its facilities. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at comed.com/poweringbiz.
If you've been seriously injured at work, in a car accident, or on a construction site, you may not know where to turn. I'm Jim Morisi, Chicago personal injury lawyer and the managing partner of Morisi, Longo & Associates. We are the ones you need to call when you've been injured, the ones who gather the evidence and deal with the insurance companies. So here's the information to keep by your side. Our number is 312-372-9600, and our website is MorisiLongo.com, MoriciLongo.com.
Bears Friday starts with Cap and Jay Hood at 7 a.m. on ESPN Chicago.
We just saw what we hope is going to be a fantastic connection for a very long time here in Chicago. Caleb Williams on the move, outside the pocket, throwing from his left, throwing to Roma Dunze, and that connection is something to see. 45 yards on another rookie, TCU's Josh Newton. His first down and goal at the 7. First 4 drives, Tommy, 14 plays, 33 yards. This drive, 83 yards.
But, Jeff, we need success in the red zone. I think that is going to be the tail of this nice pass to Roma Dunze. Caleb has to get Caleb and the whole team. They have to get work done inside the red zone.
So I'm really happy that they decided to put him in for another series and see what you can do. And he's done a lot on this particular drive. So the Bears at first and goal, they'll line it up on the left hash into the south end at Soldier Field. We've had an interception today by the Bears, Agbang Bamiga. We've had a sack on a blitz by Connor Gordon. The Bears defense stingy in the run game and in the pass game. Williams under center, Herbert the back. Here's the snap, fakes the toss, rolling to his right, looking, stops, got a backer on him, but Williams guns late to the corner, back of the end zone, and a touchdown to Dunze. Touchdown Bears. So you thought he was going to go out of bounds? Nope. Fires a strike for 7 yards and a touchdown pass. Caleb Williams caps off the drive.
You know, at the end result of that play was a touchdown, but it's really good discipline by Roma Dunze because he knew exactly where his...
now what
he's out of bounds. He's out of the back of the end zone. I thought he was looking at his feet, understanding how to stay in bounds, but he was out of bounds.
He had a linebacker, Justin Blazek, out of Wisconsin Platteville, trying to make this team in his face, and Williams toyed with him. Second and goal. Snap is back. Williams backing up, still looking. Here comes pressure. Fires out of bounds, incomplete. Dunze tied up in the back of the end zone. Pettis tied up in the front of the end zone. It'll bring up third down and goal with the 7-minute 44, and 3 timeouts for the Bears, up 3-0.
Yeah, you know, on those plays, unfortunately, Roma Dunze's feet out of the back of the end zone. That took away that nice touchdown, that nice throw, and the maneuverability by Caleb. Little bit too much quick pressure there in the red zone for Caleb to get his feet set and find a target.
8th play of the drive. Herbert out to the right along with Pettis in the slot with Everett. Slot left is Tyler Scott. Dunze left. Snap to Caleb Williams. Dancing, moving in the pocket. Pressure escapes. Spins to his left. on the move again outside the numbers. Now he's going to tuck it and go with Traylon Jenkins in front. He's in for the touchdown. A scramble of 7 for number 18. Caleb Williams finishes off the drive, and the Bears extend their lead to 9-zip over the Bengals with 1:33 to go in the half.
Jeff, that was a wow play in so many different directions. First of all, scrambling behind the line of scrimmage, extending the time for the receivers to get open. And then when he recognized that his best option for the play to score was for him to run the ball in the end zone. And with an escort of an offensive lineman, was able to take it upfield and in the end zone.
Here's the difference. And you talk about what he's got. Everybody says he's got it. It's the eyes never leave downfield. Here's the snap, placement, Taylor the hold, Santos the boot. It's up and through, and the Bears have a 10-0 lead. That touchdown is brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, located 30 minutes from Soldier Field. I-8094, exit 6. The eyes are always up. He is not looking down and fearing pressure. He's toying with pressure while looking to make a big play.
And that's the key ingredient that you talk about. His ability to look downfield but kind of feel the pressure, not necessarily look at the pressure and then try to reconfirm downfield, because that means people are out of position. Nice job, but I'm equally as interested in this final minute 33 here and how the defense can keep Cincinnati from having any 2-minute success.
8 plays, 90 yards in 3:19. A big play to Odunze and the finishing touchdown. Heck, that's what we asked for there. Long field, finish the drive. Jason McKeon, our old National Bank sideline report, J-Mac.
You guys talk about the awareness, but one thing he remained intact, the fundamentals, having 2 hands on the ball while he was scrambling the entire time.
Here's the kick by Santos in the landing zone to Burton at the 5, out to the 10, right to the 15, to the 20, outside the numbers, 25-30, and he is spilled to the chalk on the far side of the field. The tackle by Elijah Hicks, who is elevating his game both as a safety and as a special teams performer. He is a guy you got to have. 29 yards, though, on the return by the Bengals. They'll get it at the 34-yard line with 1:26.
We got Hardy and Booker on the outside. See what type of pressure that they can help. They got Zach Pickens and Brian Coward on the inside, and see if those 4 guys can put some pressure to help the defensive backfield.
Logan Woodside, 5th year, 7th round pick out of Toledo, remains in at quarterback for the whole half. Back to his left. Here comes the push by Booker. Gets in the path of the pass, but he gets it away. And the pass is caught. Stroman on the tackle. Puts Burgess down at around the 41-yard line. So, hey, he's completed a lot of passes, but for less than 100 yards.
Yep. And like you mentioned during your description, Booker almost had a tip ball there.
2nd and 2. 1 timeout left. Here comes Booker again, pushing the pocket. Whiteside moving to his left. Late pressure. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. Booker, I don't know where, he's showing up everywhere. I mean, the relentless pressure. Booker was there along with 92, and that duo last week put up 10 tackles and 5 sacks. So a great job by Daniel Hardy, but Booker everywhere, Tommy.
Yeah, Booker, rushing against Kirkland. And what happened was Booker got his hands on the offensive tackle, and the offensive tackle was never able to regain his balance. So Booker was in charge of the rush the entire time.
3rd and 3. They're looking at those A-gap blitzes here from Agbang Bamiga. He's in there, as well as Baskerville. Here comes the blitz by Hicks. He's picked up. So is Agbang Bamiga. Throws right, pass caught. And a first down for the Bengals at the 49-yard line. And a catch made on the far side of the field by Kwame Lassiter, pickup of 9. So the Bears have dialed up a fair amount of blitzes to create pressure today. Now the hurry up with 40 seconds to go in the half. Football in midfield. Snap back. Woodside throwing right side. Pass is caught underneath the very tight coverage of Stroman. On the comeback, the catch by Cedric Jackson. He picks up 7.
Stroman was kind of an interesting position. He was going for the catch as much as the receiver was going for the catch, and the receiver was able to make it.
2nd down and 3 now for the Bengals. They hurry up again. Here comes the snap. No pressure. Throws right. Pat Lassiter. He breaks a tackle of Stroman, then finished off by A.O. Number 45 near the 36. They'll call a timeout with 9 seconds. So an efficient drive.
Cincinnati, their 3rd and final
in the final minute by Logan Woodside. Jake Browning's going to be the backup, Tommy. His final 7 weeks, he was number 2 in passing yards and completion percentage in the NFL with an injured Joe Burrow out and led them to a 4-3 record on a little playoff drive that netted them nothing in terms of a postseason this time. But Woodside's got a lot to him, and when he was in the MAC, there was an epic game. Toledo played Utah, and that game went right down to the wire. He brought them back many times in that game. I think it was 56-54 the final, and Utah managed to survive, but Woodside really put himself on the NFL radar with that performance.
Well, let's pay attention to how his offensive line can help the quarterback here, because the Bears just brought in 4 fresh defensive linemen. I know there's only 10 seconds, but the offensive line is fatigued. See if we can get an energy sack.
Safeties are back deep, umbrella coverage, and a 4-man rush. Woodside just going to pop the pass way against the backdrop on the lower bowl of the stadium. He throws it to the sideline of the Bengals bench, so they'll come out with a field goal try. 5 seconds to go.
Yeah, too bad. Good get off by all the fresh defensive linemen they brought in there, but now they're going to act like rushers on the field goal block. And this is a kick of significance. Nothing easy on an outdoor natural grass surface.
Evan McPherson just got paid a big amount of money, the largest signing bonus among kickers. 54-yard try of the right hash. Flags are quiet. Slight angle to the left for the first points of the game for the Bengals. I'll tell you in a second. His nickname is called Money Mac because of these 50-plus yard kicks. Here's the snap placement. Stroman with a good rush. Kick ascends to the uprights and through. It is good. Evan McPherson, number 1 in the SEC at 85% and 21 of 28 on 50-plus yard field goals in his career. Puts it through for the final points of the first half at a 10-3 Bears lead. Tommy, you got $10 million in new money in the first year, highest ever for a 3-year kicker extension. 3 years, $16 million.
Large.
And a 10-3 lead for the Bears. Mark Silverman coming up with your phone calls next on the Bears Radio Network.
So you call your virtual insurance company to ask a simple question about your policy, but now you're on hold listening to this music while you wait and wait. Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and pick up the phone when you call, because you shouldn't be on hold so long that you memorize the music. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Reardon Insurance Group in Chicago if auto owners make sense for you.
At Bill Jacobs Auto Group, we provide more than just luxury cars. We offer peace of mind. With the Bill Jacobs Total Mile Protection Warranty, you get a 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty on every new car. Whether you're eyeing a BMW, Volkswagen, Mini, Jaguar, or Land Rover, you can drive with confidence knowing you're covered. At Bill Jacobs, the cars bring you in, and the experience brings you back. Visit BillJacobs.com to start your car buying journey today.
Miller Lite is brewed with great taste and only great taste.
The Miller Brewing Company would like to issue a correction. Miller Lite is brewed to be less filling. What are you doing here?
Miller Lite tastes great.
Look, I'm just reading the script. It says less filling.
That's not what my script says.
Well, mine says.
We'd like to apologize for the previous announcers. Miller Lite is in fact less filling and tastes great. Time to shine, legal guy.
Celebrate responsibly. Milwaukee, Wisconsin beer. 96 cows and 3.2 grams carbs per 12 ounces. Fewer cows and carbs than premium regular beer.
Tito's handmade vodka on game day? Pour me in, coach. From a seat in the stands to the best seat on the couch, root for your favorite team with your favorite team spirit. No matter who's on your roster, lineup, or lucky jersey, make Tito's your first-round bottle pick. Whose house? Tito's house. Find cocktail recipes for every fan at Tito'sVodka.com. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof. Crafted to be savored responsibly.
Here comes the It's halftime on the Chicago Bears Radio Network. Here's Mark Silverman.
Well, that was some half. Bears lead 10-3. And I'll tell you this. The offense certainly needed the work, but the work came through in the end, and Caleb Williams had some electric plays, some unbelievable throws in that last drive. I'll tell you, from seeing practices with my own eyes, that's basically what I've seen most of training camp. I've seen Caleb Williams and the offense look uneven. At times, they did not move the ball against the defense, a Bears defense that's very good, as they showed today. But
every practice, you would leave with a spectacular play. And most of the time, Caleb Williams is always looking downfield to make a throw. Even on that touchdown run, Jeff Joniak hit it on the head. He's looking to throw first, looking, and then finally he will run, and he did for the touchdown. The throw in the back of the end zone to Rome Odunze was a dart, and it was perfect. It did not count. Rome will learn more to be more aware there, to get his feet in bounds, but his catch to set up the touchdown was spectacular. Credit to Matt Eberflus. That was not the plan. The plan was not to go that many possessions with the offense, but they needed the work. I'm not sure if Eberflus would have done that a year ago. I credit him for playing the starters today. I credit Matt Eberflus with staying with the starters because it is work that they needed. Caleb Williams ended up on a high note, and they had to produce against the second team and third team defense. Khalil Herbert, he's not Barry Sanders, but he's got to make this roster. And he showed you again that he's too valuable to this team to not keep on this team. And then the defense and that secondary, they're spectacular. And what Kyler Gordon brings to this team from a blitz standpoint, from a coverage and nickel standpoint, is invaluable. I love the way that Eberflus and Washington were using the secondary to blitz and to create pressure. You've got to note those guys. I want to hear from you at 312-332-3776. I could talk forever, but this is about you, the Bears fan. Carl and Dixon, you're on the halftime shows. The Bears lead the Bengals 10-3. What you got for me?
Hey, Carl Grabowski here. I want to say, first of all, thank you for relaying my question last week about Caleb taking chances at J-Mac and the boys. I appreciate you shouting me out. This first half, this first half, I got to tell you, what I love about that touchdown run is I'm going to talk fast. I love the fact that it wasn't him against the second string defense. It was Caleb reading the opposing team's defensive coordinator's strategy. So whether it's first team or second team, they're doing what they're taught in practice. So it's regardless of the second string. Those are good things. You can help to mention that the way he escapes the pocket, the way he kind of when he rolls out on the run, he makes that snap decision once he's towards the sideline to either throw or run. Very similar to Patrick Mahomes. I'm not going that route, but these are good signs. When we played the Bills, we were like pinned back. I wanted him to throw a bomb or.
Did we lose Carl? Carl, thank you. Let's go to Tom and Glen Ellen. Tom, you're on the halftime show.
Hey, how the hell are you?
We're good.
I'm just telling you that 45-yard pass to Odunze, when's the last time we've seen anything like that in Chicago? And then for him to scramble out of the collapsing pocket to get his first rushing NFL touchdown as well as his first NFL touchdown. I have such high hopes for this kid.
Yeah, look, I think the proper way to sum it up is he needs work, and there are going to be some valleys here. He's a rookie, and he needs work, but he's different. I think he showed you with those plays, and that's what he leaves me with practice. Again, that it's not always looking great, but he gives you those spectacular plays often. Another Glen Ellen call. Mike and Glen Ellen, you're on the halftime show. What you got, Mike?
Shelby, the text to the Packers fans are being sent. Put the word out. The Bears are on top. I've never received phone calls celebrating QB play in a preseason football game, let alone for the Bears. This is incredible. They had us in the first quarter. We came back in the second quarter. Chills on the Rome throw. Should have been Rome's first touchdown. Oh, well, he'll get there. So excited. Watch out, Packers.
Yeah, Mike, good stuff. And the thing about it, too, is you're going to have some bad stuff in there that the Bears can coach him on and get better on. So you got both. You got stuff, teaching tape, and you got some really good stuff to be excited about. Mike and Griffith, you're on the halftime show. What you got for us?
Sylvie, want to say, put my man in the Hall of Fame, Kelly Williams. Lock it in. 2, bear down. 3, 17-0, and when are we doing the Super Bowl Shuffle 2.0? When are we filming that, in November?
Look, I think we've got some time. He still was 6 of 13 for 75 yards. He did not throw a touchdown. He ran for one. He could have thrown for one, but again, you should be optimistic. It's just different. Let's wrap it up with Derek in Brooklyn. Hey, Derek, good to hear from you.
Hey, Sylvie, man, real quick, I just wanted to say, listen, man, love the Bears, and you see why Ryan Poles took the approach that he did and why we took Caleb number 1, baby. We got a quarterback in Chicago. Bear down, go Bears. Love you, man. Peace out.
Derek, thank you. The fan base is rejuvenated. The last time we were in this building, people were chanting, "We want Justin." And nothing against Justin Fields, but this was the hope that you'd get a quarterback like this. Again, I cannot stress this enough. Bears fans, there's work to do. He needs work, and there is going to be drives like the first 4 drives, but then there are going to be throws and plays that you've never seen before from a Bears quarterback. It's 10-3 Bears, and Joniak and Thayer have your second half action coming up next on the Bears Radio Network.
I never knew owning a gourmet Italian pasta business could be this profitable.
Thanks to our old national commercial banker.
That warehouse expansion loan?
Oh, and the help with our equipment leasing.
But still, gotta say, it seems like he loves the Italian pasta business more than we do.
La nuova attrezzatura ha reso il processo molto più efficiente. I mean, the new equipment, it makes it so much more efficient.
Really dedicated commercial bankers.
Sorry, got a little carried away there.
Another reason to choose Old National Bank. Get old. Member FDIC.
Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11 provides quality value and service in all facets of the commercial, industrial, and institutional roofing and waterproofing industry. Promoting skilled craftsmen and craftswomen through apprenticeship training, Local 11 members are trained in the application of the latest roofing and waterproofing techniques. They are at the forefront of design and installation of environmental-friendly solar, green, and garden systems. To find a highly skilled roofing contractor today, go to ChicagoRoofingContractors.org.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Hodgkins. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right. Drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
Hi, this is Dave Musil, owner of 4 Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, Electric. And I personally guarantee to beat any quote on a new furnace and AC by up to $1,000. Even the so-called buy a furnace, get an air conditioner free. That's right. 4 Seasons will beat any so-called buy one, get one free offer by $1,000. And 4 Seasons guarantees same-day installation. And we have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. So call today.
For all the right reasons, call 866-4 Seasons.
This is the Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana second half.
Jeff Joniak and Tom Thayer, Bears and Bengals coming out of the locker room. 10-3, Bears have the lead. Nice job, Mark Silverman, and your phone calls. So we start this second half. The second half kickoff will be brought to you by Great Clips. At Great Clips, they save your haircut details in clip notes. So every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. Download their app today. Great Clips. It's going to be great. Tom, what was great to you in the first half?
The resiliency of Shane Waldron in continuing to call up, the passes that the Bears fans, the Bears participants want to be able to use for now and in the future. And then Caleb Williams and his scrambling ability, and you talked about his sight line. He doesn't take his eyes off downfield, but he feels the pressure in where it's coming from. And then the defensive play calling, whether it's Flus or Eric Washington, bringing some blitzes to put the other teams on notice. Hey, I know it's the preseason, but you better prepare for them because we're coming at you. And I like that. The more information that you can efficiently feed your opponent for the regular season, that's not necessarily prepared for it, but it gives them more to prepare for.
All right, let's see if J-Mac found anything out down on our Old National Bank sideline report. J-Mac, where are your eyes going to take you here in the second half? Okay. Oh, not ready. Okay, 10-3 Bears as they will kick off to the Bengals with their twin receivers. And they have a bunch of young guys that they are hoping can complement what is a very good trio of receivers in Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Trenton Irwin, their slot receiver. Charlie Jones out of Deerfield is on this roster as well. A lot of local products, Tommy, in this game.
Love it.
As always, as we're finding out every year now, it's more and more the connections to this area. Cam Grandy is from Peoria, out of Illinois State, a tight end. Kendrick Pryor out of Homewood Flossmoor. And Jung Mehta out of Stevenson High School. Here is the boot. It's going to settle around the 6 to the 10, left at the 20. And a nice open field again. Josh Blackwell with a hip check tackle. Puts him down to the ground and a penalty marker as Cole Burgess goes down in a heap. And he just keeps making plays.
I wonder if J-Mac wants to talk about the slippery boot.
J-Mac. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just excited about the...
10-yard penalty, first down.
Excited to see the young guys build upon their performance from last week. Guys in particular, Daniel Hardy. Everybody was singing all the praise for Austin Booker last week, but Daniel Hardy's made his impact known early on special teams, and let's see if he can make another impact on defense here in the second half.
The impact of the hit by Blackwell and just the dealing with that pressure. Now, 7 penalties for 93 yards for the Bengals today.
Big setbacks, especially on the special teams penalties.
Just underway, third quarter, and they'll start this drive of their own 12 now. They're going to run it. Woodside on the give across the 15-yard line. And the Bears get on it. They have been outstanding against the run over the course of the preseason. A gain of 4 there on first down. Second down and 6 in the middle of the Bears defense. Robinson is out there for the Bears along with Coward in there, Pickens and Booker. The linebackers, Baskerville. Stewart's out there, the rookie undrafted out of Troy. He's the nickel. Strom in the outside corner, along with Terrell Smith.
Carl Jones.
Woodside on the take and the fake. Pressure coming by Robinson. Late pressure by Booker, and he has to turf the football. Boy, Robinson could have got a holding call against him, and then Booker came in strong, and on a penalty flag. Is that
illegal grounding?
Illegal grounding, or... Boy, I tell you, Booker's making a lot of plays, Tom.
You know, that play was a second effort play because the offensive lineman did get his hands through the framework of...
And those receiver downfield, that penalty declined. So the play, second down.
Twice. You talk about offensive linemen for Cincinnati playing out of position, some guards playing tackle. And is that an effect of the 2 illegal men downfield right now because... they're getting out there too quickly. They don't realize the position they're playing, and it's they have a faster, frame of mind according to the protection or the screen called.
Possibly. Third down at 6 now. The Bengals 4 of 8 on third down today. Motion into the right slot. Kwame Lassiter. Bears showing blitz with Stewart. He backs off, and they rush 4 in the play fake. Good pressure. Escapes. Woodside on the roll to the 15. And he crosses the 20 and gets around the 21, and a late penalty marker flies.
Coward, late hit. Quarterback on the ground head first, and the quarterback, I think, is going to leave the field. No?
He's got his hands on his ear holes, listening for the play. Woodside with hands on hips picks up 7.
Foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense, number 93. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Big penalty.
Yeah, big penalty. Woodside, by the way, back with Cincinnati. He was their 7th round pick 6 years after his only game with Cincinnati, and that was a near fourth quarter comeback. So again, he has not had but 7 passing attempts in his NFL career, trying to keep his job here. Rocky Lombardi will come in later today.
You talked about the stats of Browning last year after the injury to Joe Burrow. Nobody expected that. The kid was playing a hot brand of football.
Here's the snap, play fake, going to screen it right to Burgess. Blockers in front, 40-45. Stroman gets him around the waist, but he slings him down near midfield. Ball comes out late, and they'll mark him down for a first down to midfield. Yeah, there were a couple quarterbacks like that. Remember the whole Dobbs situation with Dobbs? Yeah. And then he gets bounced around all over the place. Pickup of 12, but, frankly, a veteran backup or a young backup, you're looking for them to get you through a little bit, just a month or so. And hopefully you don't have a season ender to somebody, but if you're just trying to get a guy through, and that's where their value comes in. From midfield, 1 back again. The take and the turn and the give, and a good penetration there on the play by Randolph. Check that. Deshaun Mallory out of Bolingbrook. Good penetration.
just a yard or maybe no gain. Now they're going to give him a yard. Second down and 9.
You think of another local guy, number 18, Mike Tomczak. In his career, he started out 10-0.
Yeah.
He was primarily a backup when he came out as a free agent from Ohio State, but when he did get his opportunity to play, he won games.
Second and 9 with a 49-yard line left to right for the Bengals opening drive of the third quarter. 10-3 Bears have the lead. On a late touchdown run of the first half by Caleb Williams. Snap is back. Pressure coming. Going to throw. Too tall. Sped up the process, Tom, and he had a throw left. Stewart came on the blitz. They have been blitzing these corners. I hope it's a sign of things to come because that really does quicken the process of a quarterback, especially if they don't have eyes on him, like Whiteside did not have eyes on Kyler Gordon earlier today.
Well, what was nice about that is Reddy Stewart was able to rush into the backfield, never leave his feet and jump, but rush with his hands up in the air. The quarterback had to adjust the trajectory of the throw, that it was too high for the receiver.
He's been impressive throughout the course of training camp. Top-rated corner in the Sun Belt per Pro Football Focus. Third down and 9 upcoming. 10-3 Bears, 12:23 to go in the third. Snap, Whiteside throws, intercepted. Terrell Smith with it. 50. Terrell Smith knocked out of bounds. Terrell Smith with a swipe. Second interception by this Bears takeaway defense. The Ball Hawks are out today at Soldier Field.
Your guy, Jeff. Ready, blitzing from the opposite side of the field. Sped up the process of the quarterback, threw it where the defensive back was able to undercut it.
Cole Burgess, the intended receiver, will break with the Bears with the ball when we come back in a 10-3 lead. They'll start the drive at the 42 of the Bengals on the Bears Radio Network.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway. Exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
In football, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, they save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut, delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Bridgeview. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right. Drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
Our patient Mike had blood clots deep in his lungs that were putting his heart under major duress. Using a minimally invasive procedure pioneered by our team, we were able to clear them.
Top ranked in Illinois for heart and vascular by U.S. News and World Report, Northwestern Memorial Hospital used tiny balloons to widen the vessels in his lungs, the first in Illinois to master this breakthrough method.
As Mike's nurse, I'm proud to have helped him breathe freely again.
Northwestern Medicine. Better.
Joniak and Thayer with Jason McKee. Bears football, ESPN Chicago.
10-3, Bears have the lead after Terrell Smith, 19-yard interception return. Second pick of the day by the Bears, who go now with an offensive line of Larry Borum, Bill Murray, Doug Kramer at center, Pryor the right guard, and the right tackle is Curhan. And they will have the football at the 42-yard line of the Cincinnati Bengals. Right to left. Sun is out here at Soldier Field. The crowd getting entertained by the defense of performance today. Caleb Williams, 6 of 13, 75 yards, had a 7-yard rushing touchdown. Bajan in at quarterback out of the gun. Gonna hand it off. Travis Homer is mugged at the line of scrimmage. Don't even put him down to the ground. Homer gets the carry right in the teeth of the Bengals defense and stop cold.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the white jerseys made penetration before the running back that was right side by side with the quarterback was able to get to the line of scrimmage. And, I think this offensive line is a quality offensive line, so I still have the same expectations for this offense to perform like the first guys.
Pettis comes into the lineup. Out goes Tommy Sweeney, the tight end. Shotgun back on his left hip.
Four-man front for the Bengals. One safety deep. Corners off. Snap to Bagent with time. Guns the middle of the field. It is caught for an easy pitch and catch. And a first down near the 25-yard line. And the catch is made by Tyler Scott. Nicely over the middle. Yes. When you're going into danger territory for the young man, he picks up 17 yards, but a nice tight spiral by Bagent.
Right, nice anticipation throw where he allowed the offensive receiver to be protected after he made the catch, and then it was kind of an innocent tackle downfield from behind.
Simba Webster in the lineup as well. He's stacked to the left side numbers. Now he goes in motion to the right. He'll get the carry with blockers out in front. Carlson seals it off the edge, and Simba inside the 20. It'll be a red zone opportunity for the Bears. Knocked out of bounds near the 17-yard line. He'll pick up 8 on first down. It'll be 2nd and 2 for the Bears.
You know, 2 efficiently run end-arounds now. One earlier by Roma Dunze, that one by Simba Webster. Nice job if you can have a solid play-action fake by the quarterback to give that end-around receiver room to run.
10-3 Bears. Webster lines up inside the numbers right. Carlson, the tight end, comes off the line, heads in motion to the left side with Sweeney. Hand down, tight end the line left. In the shotgun, Bagent on second down. On the draw, Homer lunges and lowers his left shoulder. He'll need the 15 or just a hair inside to get a first down. Looks like he's got it for the Bears. And that'll be a nice hard run by Homer. Some of the thickest quads you're going to see in the NFL.
The guy's ripped. I mean, all over. He is a guy that spends a significant amount of time in the weight room, understands what his diet should be, but, you know, he's got to make sure that he gets that body ready for a season of football.
Yeah, and I like that they're giving him an opportunity offensively. That was not afforded to him a year ago. Tyler Scott motions to the right, so it's 2-by-1, snap to Bagent, bouncing, throwing, got his man. That is Carlson inside the 10. Carlson moving the pile near the 5, and it should be a 1st and goal for the Bears, or very close to it. Carlson after the catch, a rugged catch and run.
Yeah,
9:30 to go in the third.
Again, a nice throw where all the receiver is going to be able to catch the ball and be protected at the same time. And then after he makes and secures the football, and then here comes the defenders. But nice job by Bagent.
Just shy of a first down, so it'll be 2nd and 1 to the 5-yard line. Let's see what is in store offensively here for play caller Shane Waldron. Shotgun, back, and a handoff. It is Homer sifting through the trash. He'll get the first down of the 4. And now the entire playbook at your disposal. You got a 1st and goal with 9 minutes to go in the third, and a 10-3 Bears lead.
You know, nice work by Doug Kramer, coming off a good week of practice against the Cincinnati Bengals, fighting hard for an opportunity in this team. He was playing a little guard at the beginning of camp, and then he's moved back to his natural center position. So, you know, versatility is a key ingredient in any backup offensive line.
Yeah, he looked good in one-on-ones against the Bengals. I was impressed. Kramer on the ball. He'll send it back to Bagent. 1st down and goal at the 4-yard line. Simba Webster to the right. Tyler Scott to the left. Here's the handoff. Homer hitting the backfield. Takes a couple of big licks. Might have lost a bit as he goes back near just a hair inside the 5.
Shaka
what is called no
Hayward,
gain?
Penetration early. You know, that's the running backs aren't getting a chance to hit the line of scrimmage with a head of steam and maybe be able to break the attempted one-arm tackle. They're getting stopped in their tracks, and so this
Shaka
is something.
Hayward, you say?
Yes.
Cousins, Craig, Cam, and Connor. The Haywards. 2nd down and goal at the 4 from center. Bagent on the play fake, rolling to his right on the boot, going to throw to Homer. It's a little too much muscle on that throw, possibly incomplete at the goal line. By the way, Homer, a 5.5-yard rush average in his career on just 83 attempts. So this is a guy who could do a lot of different things, certainly a big special teams player. It is 3rd down and goal at the 4-yard line.
Yeah, he's got a lot of dimensions to his game. He can catch the ball. He runs the ball physically. He can contribute on every special team. So he's going to be an interesting character at the end of this battle.
Webster left. Scott to the right. They're both beyond the numbers. Now out of the slot left, Pettis Johnson in motion out of the right slot. Homer to the left of Bagent. Play clock down to 5. It is 3rd down and goal at the 4. Snap to Bagent with time. Going to throw right corner of the end zone. Catch Pettis. Touchdown. Touchdown Bears. Bagent goes into the end zone to celebrate with a veteran, Dante Pettis. And the Bears extend their lead to 16-3.
Nice work.
4-yard touchdown.
You think you give more of an oomph in the regular season to touchdown calls in preseason?
Of course. I gotta save it a little bit. 16-3 with 7:46 to play in the third quarter.
Nice job by Bajan, man. Nice.
8 plays.
Yeah.
9 plays, 42 yards after the interception. The points off the takeaway is what we're talking about.
Well, good throw to Carlson. Good throw to Tyler Scott.
High snap pulled down by Taylor. Nicely done there to get it down for Cairo Santos. And the pat on the back for Taylor by number 8. The kicker thanking him for doing that. 17-3 Bears. A 4-minute and 30-second drive after the interception will break on the Chicago Bears Radio Network.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Reardon Insurance Group in Chicago if Auto Owners makes sense for you.
Score a touchdown with your next vehicle at Bill Jacobs Auto Group. Whether you're in the market for a brand new BMW, Volkswagen, Mini, Jaguar, or Land Rover, we've got the perfect play for you. Every car comes with Bill Jacobs Total Mile Protection. Enjoy a 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty on new cars and a 3-month, 3,000-mile powertrain warranty on used cars. Visit us in Naperville and Hinsdale today. At Bill Jacobs, the cars bring you in and the experience brings you back.
Miller Lite is brewed with great taste and only great taste.
The Miller Brewing Company would like to issue a correction. Miller Lite is brewed to be less filling. What are you doing here?
Miller Lite tastes great.
Look, I'm just reading the script. It says less filling.
That's not what my script says.
Well, mine says.
We'd like to apologize for the previous announcers. Miller Lite is in fact less filling and tastes great. Time to shine, legal guy.
Celebrate responsibly. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Beer. 96 calories and 3.2 grams carbs per 12 ounces. Fewer calories and carbs than premium regular beer.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at ComEd.com/poweringbiz. Terms and conditions apply. Offers are subject to change. Actual savings will vary by customer's usage and rate. The ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is funded in compliance with state law.
This is the Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana's second half.
That Bears touchdown brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, located 30 minutes from Soldier Field, I-80-94, exit 6. Jeff and Tom and J-Mac on the sidelines. 17-3 Bears on the Bajan touchdown throw to Pettis. Bears will kick off right to left. And we're joined by General Manager Ryan Poles for the remainder of this third quarter with 7:46 remaining. We'll get the kickoff in, and then we'll get your analysis of the first half that has the Bears in front. Here is the boot by Santos. End over end, far side of the field, up to the 10, middle of the field, 15. Kwame Lassiter, the third, is hit and brought down to the ground. Jones out of UCLA, and another penalty marker comes flying out. The Bengals have been getting a lot of laundry today with 7 penalties for almost 100 yards, 21 yards on the return.
Holding, return team, number 56.
And add it to the list.
10-yard penalty, first down.
How do you like the kickoff?
I'm still trying to figure it out, to be honest with you. I think it's started kind of vanilla right now. I think as the season unfolds, you're going to see a lot more wrinkles added to it. So
I agree.
We'll be figuring it out.
But
until October.
you know what? I'm glad there's returners back in the field.
Yeah.
And it's part of the game.
Yep.
Logan Woodside remains in at quarterback. They got a pistol formation from the 15 on the far side hash to the left. In motion, Lassiter. They're going to toss it right. Coming in is Roddy Stewart, again making a play. They've been blitzing him. They've been getting stuff done. Make that Baskerville on the hit, but Baskerville making plays. He had the pick 6 last week, and we were talking earlier this week, you and I, Ryan, about the elevation of a number of players on both sides of the ball, but guys who have been here. Baskerville is one of them, certainly Elijah Hicks, and Blackwell today, again, showing a lot in every different phase that you can do.
Yeah, they put a lot of time in the offseason. I mean, Baskerville was here all offseason. Sometimes when nobody was here, just putting in the work, getting his body ready, and it's been fun to see him elevate his game.
Loss of a yard, second down, and 10 under 7 minutes to go here in the third. Bears sneaking Seward up. They play fake on the run, and now they go back to it. Kane, the catch, open field tackle. Greg Stroman got enough of him to nick him, and down he goes. No gain. And this defense is playing as fast as Eberflus keep asking for. They played fast today.
Yeah, they have to. That's the standard. They're held to that every single day.
You know, you talk about player versatility on your roster. When you got guys like Bayless and you got DeMarcus Walker, you have these guys that can play multiple position. Does that make it easier or more difficult at the end of training camp to make a decision?
It makes it easier. Guys that can do a lot of different things, including special teams. That's how you get to be on the 53, especially as a depth level player. And we got quite a few, and that makes it easier for sure.
Snap to Whiteside. In trouble, and down he goes. He had nowhere to go. Sacked back at the inside the 2-yard line. The pressure came home again, and the Bears forcing the Bengals to punt the football. Many guys, many hands making quick work.
Your guy, Daniel Harding.
I'm telling you.
You think of these, ex-basketball player that converts to a football player that you're kind of curious if they have the traits to do it. It's super rewarding to see what this guy is able to accomplish.
Absolutely.
And the acceleration that he shows. This is a fast guy.
He is.
Chest tie snap, punt in the air. Back deep, Pettis backs him up to his 47-yard line. Outside the numbers. Now he's going to circle back to the middle of the field. No blocking help there. He's in big trouble. Gives up a lot, loses a lot. All the way back near the 44-yard line. They're going to call it the 41, pardon me. And the Bears will take over possession. We'll be back with General Manager Ryan Poles after this 50-yard punt. 7-yard loss on the return. 17-3 Bears on the Bears Radio Network.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Bolingbrook. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right, drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
8 months of thrilling playoffs, of impossible comebacks, of nerve-shredding putts on the 18th hole. Come down to one final showdown in Chi-Town. Catch Live Golf Chicago at Bolingbrook Golf Club from the 13th to the 15th of September and see John Rahm, Cam Smith, and Bryson DeChambeau in a 3-day battle to crown the new individual champion. 54 players, 3 days, 1 prize. Get your tickets at livegolf.com. That's livegolf.com.
I'm Chicago personal injury lawyer Jim Morisi. Even when we're careful, other people's negligence can threaten our futures. As one of Illinois' most successful injury firms, winning the most complex personal injury and workers' compensation cases is what we do. Consultations are always free. Visit us at MoriciLongo.com. That's MoriciLongo. Morisi Longo and Associates. We're there when you need us.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway. Exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Game day tailgate 4 hours before kickoff. ESPN Chicago.
17-3, Bears have the lead in the ball. They'll start this drive at their own 44-yard line, moving out of the south end of Soldier Field, right to left. We're with General Manager Ryan Poles. Caleb Williams, 21 plays, scramble touchdown, the highlight of that day, but a lot to break down there, a lot of different scenarios again, not starting so strong and then finishing strong. How do you evaluate it as a GM?
Yeah, I mean, those days are going to happen where it's a choppy start and you got to work through them. You need mental toughness. You need to work together as a group to find solutions, and it was really cool to see them do that.
Paging goes out of center and brings Simba Webster in motion. Here's the handoff to Bayless Jones, left side. Gets hit by a linebacker, and he crosses into Bengals territory to the 49-yard line, and a nice run left for Bayless Jones. Picks up 7 yards on first down.
We always talk about college seniors, how exhausting the process is before the draft. But when you talk about a general manager that has the 1st and the 9th pick in the draft, how exhausting was the whole process for you until the draft day, the draft moment came?
Yeah, it was actually fun. I wouldn't say it was stressful. It was fun to go through. You work up all your scenarios, and this one fell for us really, really well. So it was fun. We had a good process.
Snap to Bagent, fires, middle of the field. It's caught by Dante Pettis inside the 25-yard line. Beautiful touch on that throw, and Pettis knew he was going to get whacked, fellas. That's for sure. 24 yards on a first down. Let's talk about 17, because a lot of folks say, hey, should they have gotten a veteran quarter? You guys love this player.
Yeah, we do. And, with that play time that he got last year really helped the whole process, and there's a lot to learn from that. And he was so poised in that as well. And he's made a huge jump this year. No one really talks about it because, we brought Caleb in.
4 of 5 for 54 yards. He'll pull from center. Extend the handoff right. Bayless Jones is met and driven down to the ground by the Cincinnati Bengals defense. Tackle made by Shaka Hayward.
The difficulty in the process of putting together a team, but the difficulty in the process of putting together a practice squad nowadays. You have a talented group of guys, first and second line players. Is it more difficult to put together a practice squad or do you have to look outside the team as well as inside the team?
Yeah, I'll start with the 53. This year's going to be extremely, really hard in some spots. You would like to keep your own, but we know that, there's going to be a bunch of guys that get poached to other teams, so we're going to have to look outside as well.
Second and 10 for Bagent, 2-by-2 formation, floats it down the right side, one-handed catch to the end zone. Touchdown Bears, Dante Pettis. Again, perfect touch, leads him down to the right corner of the end zone, down the sideline for 6. Wow. Beauty. Ryan Poles, that's a beauty. 25-yard touchdown. And the Bears extend their lead to 23-3. That touchdown brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. I see the grin. I see the grin.
This is the most rewarding part of this job, to see guys grow and continue to get better and be able to have fun on game days.
Bears have gone field goal and 3 consecutive touchdown drives. The extra point by Santos is up and good. 24-3 Bears. We will break and more with General Manager Ryan Poles after this on the Chicago Bears Radio Network.
Hi, this is Dave Musial, owner of Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric. If you have a clogged toilet or sink, problem with your air conditioner, have an issue with your electrical system, or you need a generator for your home, you can count on Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric, Chicagoland's trusted local expert for over 50 years, with over 20,000 five-star reviews and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau.
For all the right reasons, call 866-4 Seasons.
Right now at Old National, we have a $450 checking bonus.
Sign me up. But why is that hockey player standing there?
I'm here for the checking.
Well, for a bonus that big, bring on the checking.
Sir, no need to brace yourself against the wall.
It's bank checking.
I knew that.
Earn up to a $450 bonus when you open a checking account and complete qualifying activities within 90 days of account opening. Another reason to get old. Old National, where relationships and results matter. Member FDIC. Additional restrictions apply. Offer valid through October 31st, 2024. Visit oldnational.com/checking.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Bridgeview. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right. Drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
So you call your virtual insurance company to ask a simple question about your policy, but now you're on hold listening to this music while you wait and wait. Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and pick up the phone when you call, because you shouldn't be on hold so long that you memorize the music. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Reardon Insurance Group in Chicago if auto owners make sense for you.
Get more Sylvie and partner Tom Waddle weekdays 2 to 6.
24-3 Bears have the lead here at Soldier Field as we break things down. Since the first quarter, Bears with 205 yards. They had just 16 in that first quarter with no first downs. 12 first downs since. And let's pause for station ID on the Chicago Bears Radio Network.
This is the new home of the Bears. ESPN Chicago, WMVP, WTBC HD2, Chicago.
3:18 of the third. Here's the boot by Santos. Going to sail to Burgess on the near side of the 3. Goes inside the numbers to the 15, right of the 20, outside the numbers to the 30, lowers his pads and is brought down. Tackle made by Elijah Hicks, and also, again, Caleb Jones. He's had a couple of special teams tackles, 30 yards on the return, but a penalty marker down. So
during the return, holding, return team, number 28, 10-yard penalty, first down.
So that's several, and this is one of the least penalized teams in the NFL last year. But, you know, some of that is due to the fact that the Bears special teams unit is playing extremely well right now, and they're causing some of these penalties as well. Ryan, before the game, you were looking at the turf. I know it was just laid down this week. There were concerns. What could you tell us?
Yeah, for me, it's always player safety first. So just wanted to make sure we got out and took a look and see how this new turf is, pieced together. Make sure there's no holes or anything that could put our players in jeopardy. And it looks like it's holding up pretty good.
Yeah.
It's just not a lot of time in between, concerts and resodding. So
right, which they had just a couple days ago, right? Yeah.
So, I know you were here for the Metallica concert.
Not me.
Hey, Ryan.
Not a Metallica guy.
Punter, Torrey and Corliss. You got a couple of bangers here.
Yeah.
And everybody knows what Torrey's capable of doing.
Players in the huddle. 5-yard penalty, first
That's
down.
on the Bengals, by the way.
Were you investigating a punter, or was he just too good to pass up?
He was just too good to pass up. I haven't seen a talent like him in a very long time. I really think it's going to be a multiplier for our offense and defense, and of course special teams. Just to limit, short, sides of the field, and then you got to go long distance. Percentages go down significantly, so it should help us.
Rocky Lombardi out of NIU, the quarterback. They hand off the left side on a big run there as they pick up a chunk with Noah Kane, the rookie out of LSU. Rocky Lombardi, by the way, number 2 in NIU history in passing yards per game. His dad, Tony, a longtime head coach, and his grandfather in the IHSA High School Coaching Hall of Fame. Rocky Lombardi, named after Rocky Blyer.
I did not know that.
Nuggets.
From
We got
Appleton,
Nuggets.
Wisconsin, and Notre Dame.
Yes, 2nd and 4 from the 21-yard line on the left hash. Lombardi with 9 of the play clock back to his left. Sends a receiver out beyond the numbers right. Sticks it in the belly of Kane and closing the door. The Bears defense shutting the door with Ryan Poles, Bears general manager, on a gain of just 1 yard as they Mallory on the stop. Go ahead.
In the first half, the Tyler Scott play that they interfered with him, I kind of wish they didn't interfere with, because I wanted to see what the end result of that play was, because it was a perfectly thrown pass, and I wanted to see Tyler Scott be able to make a catch like that.
Same.
But, he still put his speed on display and what the defensive back had to do.
Absolutely. And Tyler's done a really good job in the beginning of camp, and, he seems to have a pretty good game so far.
Lombardi takes the snap on 3rd and 3, zings it to Kwame Lassiter, and he's put down to the ground there. Stewart on the tackle. Be enough for a first down, crossing the 25 to the 27, a gain of 5 in the final 2 minutes of this third quarter. So do you feel, we know who the stars are, we know who the big names are. Do you feel your depth is better than ever right now, and you feel really strong that this is the best depth that you have had in 3 years?
Yeah, it definitely has. And right now, that's what keeps me up at night is, getting this down to 53, and it's a really good problem to have.
First down for Rocky Lombardi. He'll pull from center. Fake and a bootleg to the far side, being chased by Hardy. Lombardi fakes the toss left to the tight end, crosses the 30, and he'll get near the 33. Gives himself up there. A scramble of 6 yards with a minute to go in the third.
So you have Cincinnati in for a day of practice. How do you place yourself? Where do you put yourself to pay attention to the most of what's going on in practice?
Yeah, it was a cool opportunity. I actually got in the middle of the two fields, and the way that they were snapping the ball, I could get my eyes on both sides. And I was really encouraged with the energy, the effort, and the execution of that day of practice. And it was right on time. Our guys needed a different opponent at that time in camp, so it was good.
2nd and 4 from the 33. Here's a run for a first down just inside the numbers. Kane, the runner, as the rain falls significantly now here at Soldier Field.
Did you like the one day? Did you like the one-day event?
Yeah, Fluce and I talked about that. I really think it's a good way to go. You really limit the amount of fighting and really waste of time. So everyone was just kind of focused on getting their job done, and we got some really good work done.
Did you have to get a pre-practice fight talk?
Yeah, we had that conversation, and our guys did a heck of a job.
I'm thinking the lack of super hot temperatures helped.
Yeah,
the rain helped.
The rain helped too. Yeah.
Ryan, that's it for us. Thank you so much. Appreciate it as always. Good luck for 2024. Appreciate your time as always.
Absolutely.
Through three quarters, Bears have a 24-3 lead over the Cincinnati Bengals here on the Bears Radio Network.
Ready for a luxurious and reliable driving experience? Visit Bill Jacobs Auto Group for premium brands like BMW, Volkswagen, Mini, Jaguar, and Land Rover. Enjoy our Bill Jacobs Total Mile Protection Warranty, a 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty on every new car. Trust us to provide the peace of mind you deserve. Start your journey at BillJacobs.com. At Bill Jacobs, the cars bring you in, and the experience brings you back.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs for its facilities. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at comed.com/poweringbiz. Tito's handmade vodka on game day? Pour me in, coach. From a seat in the stands to the best seat on the couch, root for your favorite team with your favorite team spirit. No matter who's on your roster, lineup, or lucky jersey, make Tito's your first-round bottle pick. Whose house? Tito's house. Find cocktail recipes for every fan at titosvodka.com. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof. Crafted to be savored responsibly.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Bolingbrook. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right, drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
Get more Sylvie and partner Tom Waddle, weekdays 2 to 6.
Jeff and Tom back with you, fourth quarter, and it's really raining now here at Soldier Field. Just like practice the other day, Tommy. It rained pretty good, 24-3. Bears have the lead. Been a big jump from the first quarter. And some really good play by Dante Pettis. A couple of touchdown catches from Tyson Bagent of 4 and 25 yards. And the Bengals and Rocky Lombardi go to work from their 40-yard line, first down and 10. Receiver in motion to the left, Lombardi on the takeaway, skipping inside his cane. He's ridden down to the ground there. The Bears' defensive line coming in to make the stop, Keith Randolph Jr. The addition of number 63, new to the Bears roster this week, is Jalen Hutchins.
Yes.
Came off an injury, but this guy did some damage in college at Texas Tech. That's a good flyer to take on another guy inside.
I agree with you 100%, Jeff, because you go back and you look at some of his practice habits. He's got some firepower. He's got some burst off the line of scrimmage. So I like these guys researching talent.
And he had come off a meniscus injury. Second down and 7. Lombardi fakes the handoff. Going to pitch it out in front, just underneath the defender. The tight end is hammered out of bounds by Stewart. Man, this little guy is not afraid to deliver the pop, which he did right there on the tight end, McLaughlin. And he is bumped out of bounds, but a first down for the Cincinnati Bengals.
You know what, Jeff? I don't want guys to take it easy on guys that are at or near the sideline. I want them to deliver a hit as if they're in the middle of the field, because that takes a toll on your opponent. And I'm glad Reddy Stewart did it, because you can't just assume that you're near the sideline, they're going to take it easy on me.
Bears with 218 yards through 3 quarters. No turnovers. Bengals with 2 turnovers. They've owned the clock, the Bengals, but they haven't had a lot of show for it. No touchdowns. First down and 10. Lombardi on the keeper. Gives the ball up. The ball is out. It's on the ground. Piled up near midfield. Bears think they've got it, and they do. The mesh point on the RPO didn't go their way. And coming up with the ball, Randolph out of U of I. Keith Randolph Jr. in the rain. And the Bears get their third takeaway of the day. Lombardi gets a couple of yard loss on the run, and the Bears have the football. You're listening to the Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, second half. Bears have the ball at a 24-3 lead here in the fourth on the Bears Radio Network.
Hey, Bears fans, Steinhoffels is a proud partner of the Chicago Bears. And this Bear season, Steinhoffels is partnering with my friends at Special Spaces Illinois to create dream bedrooms for children battling cancer. For every false start caused by the Bears defense during a home game, Steinhoffels will donate $1,000 to Special Spaces Illinois. Steinhoffels has Chicagoland's largest selection of furniture and mattresses to fit every style and budget and is 100% employee-owned. Shop in-store and online at steinhoffels.com.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Hodgkins. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right. Drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
8 months of thrilling playoffs, of impossible comebacks, of nerve-shredding putts on the 18th hole. Come down to one final showdown in Chi-Town. Catch Live Golf Chicago at Bolingbrook Golf Club from the 13th to the 15th of September and see John Rahm, Cam Smith, and Bryson DeChambeau in a 3-day battle to crown the new individual champion. 54 players, 3 days, 1 prize. Get your tickets at livegolf.com. That's LIVgolf.com.
The village of Bolingbrook is breaking out and elevating its game. Bolingbrook is rated as the 3rd most diverse suburb and the only community in Illinois to make Fortune's top 50 places to live in 2023. Why? Over 50 corporate headquarters call Bolingbrook home, and it's a prime commuter destination right off I-55 and I-355. Elevate your future and the future of your business. Visit bebolingbrook.com. It's a great time to be Bolingbrook.
Get the Chicago Bears podcast on the ESPN Chicago app.
Timeout brought to you by Miller Lite. Tastes like Miller time, Bears fans. Jeff and Tom and J-Mac down to the sidelines. Rain on and off in terms of sprinkled to heavy rain. 24-3 Bears the lead and the football.
But, protect the football. I think that's part of the reason why teams do fumble in these conditions.
Tyson Bagent from midfield extends the handoff left. Bayless Jones on a cutback. He does get something out of it near the 47-yard line. Runs into 3 tacklers in a run of 3. Keith Randolph, the recovery. They're giving the forced fumble to Daniel Hardy, Tom.
Those are the types of carries Bayless needs, though, Jeff, because if he's going to increase his production at the running back position, he has to have a variety of carries. And I think giving him a chance to work on his inside vision will benefit him the most.
2nd and 7, left to right. Tyson Bagent giving again to Bayless. Nope, the fake to Bayless Jones. Bagent with a nice fake and a feet first slide as he gets near the 37-yard line, 38-yard line of the Cincinnati Bengals.
If Bayless did have the ball, he was going to be gone.
Because I was getting ready. I was getting ready to call a touchdown. I definitely was.
Listen, it's a great part of the coaching process. A great ball fake to Bayless that if they can fake you out in the stands, you're doing your job efficiently.
10 yards. Now they have Tommy Sweeney as the fullback ahead of Bayless Jones. They'll play fake and a bootleg, and he throws back to Sweeney. Sweeney anticipated the hit, put his hand down to absorb it from Josh Newton, the rookie cornerback. He'll bang inside and get maybe no gain on that one.
I hate that play for tight ends. Every time you can hear it in my voice, anticipation of a low hit by an unsuspecting tight end against a smaller defensive back, and my worry radar goes up immediately.
But he anticipated it, right? Yeah. So Swain goes in there out to the left. Also in the lineup, John Johnson. Snap Bagent. Giving to Bayless Jones, this time in trouble, and it's all white jerseys. The Bengals drop him for a loss.
No chance. By the time he got to the outside edge, there's already unavoidable pressure. Bayless tried to spin out of it, but then another defender came in to support.
4th carry of the day for Bayless Jones. Trying to figure out what he brings to the table in the big picture. And that's really the story. It won't be about just running back. It's about the big picture.
Ian Wheeler in at running back, Jeff, on this long 3rd down. See if he has a pass blocking assignment or maybe they throw him a screen.
3rd down and 15. Simba Webster out to the right with Johnson. 2 receivers left for Tyson Bagent. Snap is back against a 4-man rush. Stings in the pocket, throws over the middle. Wheeler makes the catch, running away from defenders with a little burst inside the 35-yard line down to the 33. It's the same thing we've been seeing in practice all of this preseason. He's got a burst. He can move. He's got a 4.3 speed.
It wasn't a screen, but it was an efficient area to go with the ball on the check down route to Wheeler, and he did make the most out of it. It now gave Cairo an opportunity here to fit a field goal. But now Torrey Taylor, the experience of wet hands in a field goal snap, because they come back hard. Make sure your hands are dry.
Pickup of 9, 4th and 6. And a field goal try of 51 yards.
Still holding the towel. He's got to, there you go.
Yeah, and quiet wind right now. Waiting the snap of Lions. Taylor now looks at Santos, awaits for his cue, and here comes the snap. Good one, put down, Cairo Santos, a low liner to the uprights. Nice. It's good. 51 yards, knocks it through, and it's 27-3 Bears. 10-17 to play here in the fourth quarter at Soldier Field in the rain, the light rain. More evaluation coming in these conditions from everything from snap to hold to kick. Bears with the lead on the Bears Radio Network.
In football, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, they save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut, delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
This summer, excitement starts behind the wheel of an all-electric BMW. Experience the BMW i4. That's confident, quick, and unmistakably BMW. Or feel the thrill of the electric BMW iX with its elevated design and unrelenting performance. This season's excitement starts at the electric BMW Summer Sales Event. BMW, the ultimate electric driving machine. Hurry in for exceptional offers through September 3rd.
Miller Lite is brewed with great taste and only great taste.
The Miller Brewing Company would like to issue a correction. Miller Lite is brewed to be less filling. What are you doing here?
Miller Lite tastes great.
Look, I'm just reading the script. It says less filling.
That's not what my script says.
Well, mine said.
We'd like to apologize for the previous announcers. Miller Lite is in fact less filling and tastes great. Time to shine, legal guy.
Celebrate responsibly. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Beer. 96 cows and 3.2 grams carbs per 12 ounces. Fewer cows and carbs than premium regular beer.
Hi, this is Dave Musial, owner of Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric, and I personally guarantee to beat any quote on a new furnace and AC by up to $1,000. Even the so-called buy a furnace, get an air conditioner free. That's right. Four Seasons will beat any so-called buy one, get one free offer by $1,000. And Four Seasons guarantees same-day installation, and we have an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau. So call today.
For all the right reasons, call 866 Seasons.
Fantasy football Sundays at 7 a.m. on ESPN Chicago.
We'd like to welcome in all the Bears fans listening in Champaign-Urbana on Q96.1 FM. Bears will kick off left to right, leading 27-3. Jeff Joniak, Tom Thayer with Jason McKee down on the sidelines. We'll be interviewing some guys here. Sun's now out. What a wild day. Little rain here, a little sun here. Here's the line drive boot. Sails to the near side. Lassiter to the 10, middle of the field, 15, stops, hit, down he goes. Tripped up by Simba Webster. Hey, man, all you can do, right, as we go down to our Old National Bank sideline report, J-Mac, with number 85, Cole Kmet.
Here with Bears tight end Cole Kmet. Cole, first off, has got a few series. How would you evaluate the performance of the offense today?
Well, it was good. We didn't start how we wanted to, but, I give them credit. They covered it pretty well on some of the plays that we had dialed up, so... that kind of happens here and there, but we got it going there, and Caleb scramble at the end was pretty cool to see.
Oh, it sure was, Cole. It sure was. What a beauty. 27-3, and here's Rocky Lombardi. He has a man in motion to the right. That's Lassiter, and a one-back set deep in his own and inside the 20. Little fake roll throwing through the hands of Lassiter and almost retrieved by a backup tight end there behind him, and that falls incomplete back down to Gene.
What is the biggest difference in this offense as opposed to last year? I know Shane Waldron came in, implemented a new system. What do you feel is the biggest difference this year?
Yeah, well, obviously Shane coming in, adding some wrinkles, a little bit different stuff, and then the personnel we got is way different. So we got a lot of good playmakers on the perimeter. Offensive line's looking really good, and obviously Caleb at the quarterback position, he's a big difference maker.
There's defense in nickel from the 19. Lombardi puts a receiver into the left slot. Bears with a 8-man front snap and a handoff up the middle, and he's brought down by a bunch of Bears, G-Mac. Not much there.
Cole, you made your media debut this week, the 85 podcast. Who is the next guest? I know you had DJ Moore on the first episode of the podcast. What can the fans expect throughout this season on the 85 podcast?
Yeah, well, you have to stay tuned and see, but no, it'll be cool. We got some guys on the team coming on and kind of highlight them and pump them up. You know, we got a lot of cool guys on the team, and I just want to be able to show their personalities off and what they do outside of football. So just got to stay tuned with it.
Oh, he knows how to. Right. Yeah, he knows how to keep wet your beak a little bit, right? Coles, he knows. 3rd down and 10 of the 19-yard line. Snap to Lombardi. Little late pressure and a throw to McLaughlin. Hit by Roddy Stewart. He goes down near the 30-yard line, close to a first down, J-Man.
Yeah, Cole, I always want to know what the vibe is like in your meeting room. I talked to Caleb last week. He said the quarterbacks have darts. They have a basketball hoop in there. What do the tight ends do to compete with each other in your meeting room?
I don't know if we have anything in particular. We're pretty bland in our room, but we like all the personalities we got between, obviously Big Dog, Gerald, and then, Bates as our rookie, Stephen Carlson, Tommy Sweeney. They're all great. So we got a good crew, and we have a lot of fun with one another.
Appreciate your time, Cole. Thank you.
27-3, Bears have the lead. Bengals football here in the 4th. And it is a run on an RPO. Not much there. The Bengals are stopped offensively today. They've averaged 3.3 a carry on 24 carries. So that's been the same all preseason.
Is another one by your guy, Reddy Stewart. Blitz from the right-hand side of the offense, left-hand side of the defense. Approach the line of scrimmage during the cadence, stayed in an unblockable position, and he was really the guy that started the tackle, limiting that play.
He's now the leading tackler for the Bears today.
No doubt. I mean, they're giving him a little bit of freedom, and he's increasing his opportunity. You've been talking about him all camp, though.
Love him.
Just like Kyler Gordon last year.
McLaughlin motions to the right. Quindell Johnson rotates deep at safety. They throw in an incomplete pass on a hop. In the vicinity was Douglas Coleman, who is the guy who gets credit for the forced fumble that led the Bears points that Tom Thayer knew, but the official stats did not indicate. They said it was Daniel Hardy. But
listen, they blitzed your guy again. He was the reason that the quarterback had to overthrow the receiver because Reddy Stewart came in with his feet on the ground but his hands raised above his head. The quarterback threw it over him and almost resulted in an interception.
Ready.
There you go.
3rd down and 7, 32-yard line. Will they blitz again? Daniel Hardy out there on one end of this. They're trying to get their situation settled because the Bears have been ferocious. Hard count draws off Randolph Jr. And so the flags come flying. Bengals have had 10 penalties today. How many for the Bears, Doug? 4. So not a bad day for the Bears. Rain has stopped the Bears.
Offense, number 85. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
That's another false start. Steinhoffels donates another $1,000 to Special Spaces Illinois. Special Spaces creates dream bedrooms for children with cancer. At least 3 or 4 of those today.
Cam Grandy. You got to be able to, but maybe that's why Randolph, he had that initial jump is just because of a minor twitch by an opposite color jerseys sets these defensive guys free.
Rocky Lombardi, by the way, a 38-2 record as a wrestler in high school.
Oh, I've heard that about him.
3rd down and 12. Lombardi takes the snap. The NIU product at a tight pocket, throws over the middle. The pass is caught. Jones finishes what was started on the play defensively by Paul Moala, undrafted rookie.
I heard our own Doug Coletti has Lombardi on his preseason fantasy team.
It would not shock me. He embraces the folks.
I would take him outside the booth. We've had this discussion 20 years ago.
No opponents on the fantasy?
No.
Have you drafted yet, Doug? You have not. Are you in it this year? Oh, he gave it up.
Doug shaking his head no.
He didn't want to hear about it anymore.
No. I just think he doesn't tell us about it.
Here's the ball. Rico sends it high for Symbol Webster. Retrieves at the 21. Runs right to the 25 to the 30. Hit at the 35 and then is carried after that for more of a gain. So he gets near the 38-yard line. Nice return. That's a 44-yard punt and a 17-yard return by Symbol Webster. 7:14 to go in our game. 27-3. Bears have the lead over the Bengals on the Bears Radio Network.
Jan from Toyota here. At Toyota's National Sales Event, there's still time to squeeze more fun out of summer with a new Camry, RAV4, Corolla, and more. So go on, squeeze your extended family into a Highlander for a family reunion.
Everybody in. Tammy, Teddy, Toady, Tommy, Toby, Terry. Wait, where's Rex?
Or stop for some fresh squeezed lemonade in a Prius.
Ooh, how much?
$15. Okay, now that's a squeeze.
Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Event ends September 3rd. Toyota, let's go places.
When I got sick, I spent years looking for answers. But it only took one conversation with my team at Northwestern Medicine to correct my misdiagnosis. I'm Daniel. When Parkinson's changed my life, so did my Spanish-speaking care team.
The Northwestern Medicine Parkinson's Disease and Movement Disorders Center offers specialized, culturally sensitive care. Their Spanish-speaking team was the first to provide Daniel with innovative treatment in the language he preferred. Northwestern Medicine. Better.
I'm Chicago personal injury lawyer Jim Morisi, the managing partner of Morisi Longo & Associates. If you've been seriously hurt at work, in a car accident, or on a construction site, you know the insurance companies are not on your side. Our trial lawyers will level the playing field and put you in control. Consultations are always free. Google Morisi Longo & Associates, MORICILONGO.com, or call 312-372-9600. We're here when you need us.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs for its facilities. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at comed.com/poweringbiz.
Waddle and Sylvie daily, 2 to 6 on ESPN Chicago.
Jeff and Tom and J-Mac, and now what is a bright, sunny Saturday afternoon with the Bears up 27-3. And the new quarterback is Brett Rippon. So Bajent, 7 of 8, 87 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 beauty throws to Pettis. Great touch, and 17 points. And the Bears have plenty of points off 3 takeaways. Out of the eye, they hand off. Here's Ian Wheeler across the 40 to the 41 or 2 yard line, right outside the numbers. Wheeler is brought down by a bunch of Bengals. Their leading tackler today is Jean Meta out of Stevenson High School. He's got 7 tackles, a tackle for loss, and a special teams tackle today for the Bears. Reddy Stewart with 6, and Agman Bamiga has that, as well as an interception, and therefore a pass breakup and a hit on the quarterback. Bears have been blitzing today from all areas.
You know, Shane Waldron, offensively speaking, 19 rushes, 21 passes.
Again, huh?
You know, good balance by Shane.
3 weeks in a row as Rippon on the play fake goes back to throw in the right flat. Caught. Wheeler the catch, steps out of bounds. He is taken to the sidelines on a pickup of about 5 yards. Oh, they'll call it 6 now. And that is Aaron Casey taking him out, but showing that he can catch the football as well. Also, yeah, but all this important for Wheeler.
I know it's nitpicking, but too bad he couldn't, think of where that first down marker was and possibly lower a shoulder and run through the tackle, because it was going to be a sideline confrontation. Maybe you could have converted to a first.
3rd and 1. Out of the eye with Sweeney, the fullback, ahead of Wheeler. Wheeler hit, stays on his feet. The contact balance was good until the brigade of Bengals come to bring him down. So he will not make the first down.
Go
with
for
5:55 to go here in the 4th.
And, that's when that 3rd down comes back to haunt you. You get a nice catch on the sideline, boom, lower your shoulder, get to the first, and get to a first down.
Yeah, he just angled out of bounds on that one.
And, that'll be a coached point by the running backs coach and all the, the offensive coordinators, and just allowing them to, point of emphasis, getting that first when you have the opportunity.
Down to J-Mac in our own national sideline report. J-Mac.
Yeah, you started looking at this roster, and a couple weeks ago, Coach Flus talked about, being able to lose your position due to injury. Well, one of the guys right now, Colin Johnson, had a great Hall of Fame game, but Dante Pettis the last 2 weeks, 3 touchdowns receiving. So there's a guy who had an opportunity, and Dante Pettis making the most of him being out of the lineup.
Veteran savvy. He's healthy. He was not a year ago, and we know he's got good hands. One of the best punt returners in terms of ball security. As Bill Murray comes to the sidelines. Bill Murray not feeling too hot at the moment. But the Bears are going to punt the football on a 4th and 1.
You know, J-Mac, I was talking about that earlier. You know, you get yourselves inside of a competition and a lot of good things said about you. And then when you're not on the field, you give your backup an opportunity to make those plays.
Here's the punt by Waitman. Kwame Lassiter waving everybody off. It bounces inside the 5, and it's brought down inside the 1. And touchdown by Elijah Hicks. But did Bayless Jones drift into the end zone? Otherwise, that ball was deadened on contact, but they could not get there in time to tap it back, touch back.
That's another play you can't allow to escape you. We talked about not getting the first down. You know, that's a disciplined play. And, again, Coach Hightower, special teams coordinator, he'll sit and he'll preach that point a number of times when they review the film.
That's a play you got to make with a competitive roster. You got to make those type of plays, especially on special teams. You know, you're trying to create opportunities. Why should we keep you? Can I down punts? Can I play special teams? That's a routine play in this league you got to make.
Yeah, field position at the 1 yard line instead of the 20. It's, you can do so many things as a defensive coordinator then when you give them that, 20 yards of freedom.
Rocky Lombardi remains in at quarterback for the Bengals. First down and 10. Oh, the snap back caught him off guard. He just sticks it in the belly of the back, and now there's a penalty marker. Was not expecting it.
No.
Now they'll talk it over. They've had many false starts today. And let's see what these officials decide.
There is no foul for a false start.
Okay.
Why?
Great question. Send J-Mac out there. J-Mac, a new role for you as a sideline is to sprint to the official, get him on mic.
The game clock to 5:13. Just run out there and take his mic and make the call myself.
Right. So is it just no play?
Yeah, I don't get that. The ball was snapped, and if the center did it on his own, I don't know why it's not a false start on the center.
Yeah, so it's no play. First down 10 at the 20-yard line. 27-3 Bears. Snap back. There's a handoff. Off the right side, gummed up by the Bears. Pretty good scrum in there on a run up the middle. The Bears defense again shutting the door down and taking the ball away with 3 takeaways today. It's a run about 3 or 4 yards. The blitzes from Kyler Gordon, Blackwell, Baskerville a tackle for loss, Randolph a fumble recovery, Coleman a forced fumble, Terrell Smith, AO with interceptions. And offensively, Caleb Williams dazzled with his pocket presence and his movement skills. And ran in for a 7-yard touchdown to cap a 90-yard drive to end the first half, basically. 27-3 Bears the lead. Rocky Lombardi fakes the handoff, was going to throw it to Lassiter, but he had to turf it at the feet of Quindell Johnson, the safety, because pressure was coming. It is 3rd down.
Yeah, and he's lucky Lassiter was in the area, else it might have been another illegal grounding by a quarterback in this game, and we've seen a couple of them.
So not much the Bengals can be thrilled with on this day, and a day they chose not to play their starters on either side of the ball. That's a note taken for sure.
They got that work out of the way on a rainy day up in Lake Forest at Hallis Hall when they had the combined practice and felt that they got it out of the way and they didn't need to showcase them today.
Here's Lombardi on 3rd down. Going to gun it to the right side and nearly picked off. Bears flashing, and it's the veteran Tarvarius Jackson. And it's 4th down, though. Punt the football back to the Bears here in the late part of the 4th quarter. Zach Taylor, 41 years of age, the 10th head coach of the Bengals in 2019. This is his 6th year. He's under 500, but 5-2 in the playoffs and 3 straight winning seasons, losing to the Rams in the Super Bowl and Kansas City in the AFC title game in 22.
Tavarius Moore has made some big plays in this preseason, and that was another near interception.
4th down. Here's the punt. Simba Webster retrieves inside the 30, moving around, slithering to the 35 or 36 outside the numbers, and brought down to the open field. He's had a 17-yarder and now a 10-yarder. Yeah, Moore's got veteran experience with the 49ers, super fast as well. He's just battled a bunch of injuries in his career as well. So as I was trying to finish on Zach Taylor, Tommy broke in with Miami as the quarterback coach for Ryan Tannehill in 2012. And I always loved the journeys of these guys, where they start and where they head. And his brother, Press Taylor, is the offensive coordinator in Jacksonville, and he married Mike Sherman's daughter, Sarah. So football in his life in a deep way for Zach Taylor. Part of that lineage of Rams and 49ers coaches under Shanahan and Sean McVay.
Seems like he's well-liked by the Bengals fans as well. He puts himself out there publicly.
First down, play fake to the pocket. Here's ripping a throw over the middle. He rips it good. Here's the catch made, and it is a first down for the Bears. Nicely done over the middle. The catch made. After the catch, Freddie Swain picks up a bunch. And so after a 10-yard punt return and a 25-yard strike, the Bears are at the 39-yard line of the Bengals. Under 4 minutes to play in the game.
Yeah, nice job by Freddie Swain. Run a perfect route. Showed his numbers to the quarterback. Knew there was no defender in between he and the receiver, and he delivered it perfectly.
Goes back to work in a straight eye formation, traditional with Sweeney and Bayless Jones, who gets the handoff. Bayless puts his shoulders down, trying to wiggle out of a tackle. Cannot. Grasped there by P.J. Jules out of Southern Illinois. He makes the stop. I neglected to mention, Wisconsin-Platteville does not have many guys in the National Football League, but defensive end Justin Blazek, a rookie, undrafted, he's here, but he's also out of Neuqua Valley High School in Naperville product, so yet another Chicago area guy.
Yeah, out of Platteville.
Yeah,
I mean, what are you kidding me? We had numerous training camps there and lived half my life at Platteville in that stadium and practice facility.
Jones starts this snap on the left hip of his quarterback with 5 of the play clock. Rippin now sends a man in motion. Here's the handoff. And it's Bayless Jones moving his legs right up the middle and moves the pile. Good strong run to the 29. About a yard and a half shy of a first down with 2:45 to play on a run up the middle. Birthday wishes. Certainly happy birthday to our guy Tom Thayer yesterday. Got his chocolate chip cookies.
Yes, I did.
And he is all set to go. Dan Pompei, the outstanding Hall of Fame writer from The Athletic. And we got to give a warm verbal hug to Marge Ham because she said to me yesterday in the hallway up in the Hallis Hall, happy birthday. And I thought, okay, you want me to pass it along to Tom? I had completely gone blank. She goes, really? Really? You didn't wish me a happy birthday? Oh, Marge, I forgot. So happy birthday, Marge. You do some great work for Bears Care. Here's the throw over the middle, nearly intercepted by the dropping linebacker, and that is incomplete. Shaka Hayward. So happy birthday, Marge Ham, and happy birthday Monday to Maggie Sketch of Good Karma Brands, our ESPN 1000. Happy birthday on Monday. She says a Leo Strong.
Yes,
Leo?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. That's one thing about Marge is she doesn't email me very often, but when she emailed me and said how disappointed she was that you forgot her birthday.
I'm not good at it.
Oh.
I'm the first to admit sometimes my own mother gets a late birthday card. It's hard to keep track.
That's not
Fourth
right.
and 3. Snap back to Rippon. Gonna throw over the middle. This snagged out of the air. Beautiful catch by Brendan Bates, the rookie out of Kentucky, and he absorbs the hit, hangs on inside the 10, flashes the first down sign. That's a beauty with 2 minutes to play in this ball game. Love this player. Nicely done. We are going to break. The 2-minute warning brought to you by Miller Lite. Tastes like Miller time, Bears fans. It's all Bears today, 27-3 over the Bengals on the Bears Radio Network.
What would you do with $1 million? Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana wants to give you the chance to find out in our $1 million giveaway. Earn July 1st through December 27th. Then join us each Friday for your chance to win a grand finale spot for a 1 in 500 chance to be the guaranteed winner of $1 million. The $1 million giveaway. Exclusively at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. Must be 21. See Players Club for complete details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Bolingbrook. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right, drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Reardon Insurance Group in Chicago if Auto Owners make sense for you.
I never knew owning a gourmet Italian pasta business could be this profitable.
thanks to our Old National commercial banker.
That warehouse expansion loan?
Oh, and the help with our equipment leasing.
But still, gotta say, it seems like he loves the Italian pasta business more than we do.
La nuova attrezzatura ha reso il processo molto più efficiente. I mean, the new equipment, it makes it so much more efficient.
Really dedicated commercial bankers.
Sorry, got a little carried away there.
Another reason to choose Old National Bank. Get old. Member FDIC.
This is the Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana second half.
Well, no booth reviews today, but if we did, it's brought to you by Northwestern Medicine. Hey, they're taking a second look. A second opinion is always a good idea. Get yours at Northwestern Medicine. Jeff and Tom, Jason McKee, and our Old National Bank sideline report. What do you got?
I tell you what, Ryan Poser has some tough decisions to make, especially in that tight end room. You look at Bates, Carlson, Tommy Sweeney, all have made big plays throughout the preseason and have been consistent contributors on special teams as well.
First to goal at the 9. Looks like they're lining up for victory formation, Tom.
Well, you know, red zone production I like today. Field goal, touchdown. And that's one of the things that last week in Buffalo, you probably walked away from that game even though you won, wishing that you would have had more red zone production. So I like what the Bears have been able to accomplish today, and, you know, hope it continues to improve. But, yeah, victory formation, Jeff.
And 3 timeouts for the Bengals, but they're just going to wrap things up here at Soldier Field as the Bears will go to Kansas City on Thursday. So practice Monday and Tuesday, and leave for Kansas City Wednesday to play the 2-time defending champion Chiefs. 7 o'clock to kickoff on ESPN 1000 of the Bears Radio Network. So that'll be good. We'll get an experience. I don't know. You know, Randy Reed does play his guys in the fourth preseason game, or third preseason game. So we'll see where that goes. And then the Bengals have a joint practice Tuesday with the Colts, then at Cincinnati to play their game. They open up the season against New England, then at Kansas City. And, of course, the Bears open right here at Soldier Field against Tennessee. A minute 18 clock running. He'll take a knee once again.
I think the Bears should sign you as a victory formation quarterback.
I would love to wear pads just one time.
That's the only time you go in.
One time. That's all I like to do. Hey, one other note. I got to throw this in there. I did the research, so Rocky Lombardi.
Yeah.
So his dad had a tryout with the Bears in '84.
Right.
And he was also the defensive coordinator for the XFL Chicago Enforcers for that 1 year. Ron Meyer was the head coach here at Soldier Field.
Okay. All right.
I mean, the lineage is unbelievable.
I thought the Chicago Enforcers were the Arena League team that Steve McMichael was the head coach at one time. Man, you get some
33 seconds to go.
Some of the most needless research.
It is needless research, but hey, it's the preseason, so you gotta spill it when you got it. So it's all over here at Soldier Field on a rainy, sometimes sunny afternoon. Everything's shining brightly for the Bears in terms of another nice win of the preseason. They go to 3-0, and for a young football team, trying to figure out a way to stay in the win column more often than not. You'll take every win you can get, preseason or otherwise. A 27-3 win here over the Cincinnati Bengals on a day the offense collected 17 points in the red zone, 17 points off takeaways. Caleb Williams shined with his feet and a nice couple of throws, 7-yard touchdown and a big bomb to Roma Dunze. Tyson Bagent, 2 touchdowns to Pettis. And Cairo Santos field goals at 38-51. The Bears did not turn the ball over. They were blitz happy today.
That's what could be the most blitzes by a Chicago Bear team in a preseason game that we've ever seen. And I think out of the blitzes, every one of them but one was effective.
Yeah, and it was corner blitzes.
Right, but, you know, it's like I say, give your opponent more to prepare for. Not necessarily they'll be using them with that type in Tennessee week 1. But again, you have to design your protections accordingly, and you got to spend time on trying to make sure you're understanding of everything.
Well, it's interesting because the Bears will now focus on that season opener against the Tennessee Titans 17 days after they wrap up on Thursday, so plenty of time to work on some things, get in some padded practices. Your roster will have to be determined. Will you be interested in adding other pieces to the mix? That's another part of this puzzle. And then get ready to face Brian Callahan, the former offensive coordinator of the Cincinnati Bengals, now with the Tennessee Titans. So you'll see a similar type of offense. He was replaced in Cincinnati by Dan Pitcher, who was already on the staff. But overall today, how would you feel about this performance?
I like it. I like it that they had some frustration at the beginning on offense, and they were able to recover from that. They had a big attempt that Tyler Scott got interfered with, but then it gave them favorable field position. Even though they got in red zone the one time, then they had a penalty to back them up. But again, they didn't let them frustrate them. And then Caleb, what we saw out of him with his feet creativity, and as you kept mentioning, his eyes downfield and get production accordingly. I'm not walking out of here disappointed, but I'm walking out of here knowing that improvements need to be made on tape.
Yeah, and I'm not certain that they wanted Caleb to play a whole half, but I'm glad they did. And it's adapting and adjusting, and that is part of the process. And congratulations to the coaching staff, including Shane Waldron, for doing that, because it ended on a bright note. It ended on a bright note and gives you a little fuel into the regular season here. So every day is a learning process for the young quarterback, and a lot on the plate today to learn against the Cincinnati Bengals. We're awaiting J-Mac. He's expected to have a player down on the sidelines, but not yet. He's working on it, trying to get, I believe, Kyler Gordon. So we'll try and get him, Kyler Gordon, with a big-time hit on Logan Woodside today on a blitz. Never saw him coming. Came, front side, too. So it was not like it was a backside hit. That's part of the quarterback's responsibility, obviously, to find his blitzer as it starts to rain again. I mean, it is crazy how much the sun has been on and off, and the rain has been on and off today. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday and your weekend, and we'll bring you all the latest from Hallis Hall during the course of next week. And, of course, we'll be with you on Thursday from Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. We'll hear a ton of talk about, can they three-peat? Never been done. Can they do it in the Super Bowl era? J-Mac getting ready
OTF at the 20.
I'll give him a little play-by-play. J-Mac, you ready to roll? Not yet. No, he is there. Okay, down to J-Mac.
Here with Bears safety, Jonathan Owens. Jonathan, the defense flew around today, got more takeaways, all the things that Matt Eberflus preaches. What we've noticed the last few weeks is you flying around making big hits. Talk about the competition on the back end in the secondary.
We all push each other to be great, man. That's what any great defensive back room does, man. So it's a standard. Everyone holds it. If someone's down or someone's not out there, the standard doesn't change. We always going to compete, man. That's what we do. That's what we brought in for. So
you guys got a veteran on the back end that they brought in this year, Kevin Byard. What are some of the things that you've learned from him as a veteran who's had success in this league for a long time?
Man, how to take care of your body, how to be a pro. Man, KB got great ball skills, great instincts, man. He's an amazing person to learn from. I was in Houston for 4 years, so I played against him in Tennessee twice a year. So he was always somebody that I watched, but it's great being on the same team with him. Man, he's an awesome person too, man. Just he never leaves anybody behind. He teaches you everything he knows. So, man, he's a great vet to have.
How does it feel to be with the good guys now after leaving Green Bay for a few years here in Chicago? How does it feel to be in a Bears uniform for a change?
Feels amazing, man. Glad to be here.
Hey, J-Mac, you got to hey, his bride was here today.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Yeah, they want me to ask you about Simone Biles, your wife. How did that go with her being here, seeing you for the first time in action at Soldier Field?
Amazing, man. I always love my wife being here to support, man. She had fun, so it's good for everybody. And we got the win, man, so that's the best part.
What is one thing you want to improve on? You'll probably get a lot of time next week, last preseason game. What is something that you want to improve on after your performance today?
I want to give me a takeaway, man. Show the physicality on film, but got to get a takeaway,
Thanks for your time, Jonathan. Take care. Back to you guys up in the booth.
All right, J-Mac. She was spotted in a Packer coat on the sideline, so we got to get T-Med on the case. Right, J-Mac?
He's got to give her some gear, man. T-Med already knows better. He's got to give her the warm-ups, the shoes. I mean, he got all the accessories now. We got to get her right.
J-Mac's going to have to get some new gear, sitting in the rain for the last 3 hours.
Wild weather day, J-Mac. Wild weather day for sure.
Yes, it was. Ended in a Bears victory, so it's always sweet. I will stand in the rain all day long, every day that ends in Y, as long as we're winning and improving.
We like what you had to say. Nice job today, J-Mac. We'll hear you from the locker room as well. All right, we'll come back after a quick break. We'll recap what we see and hand it off to our post-game coverage. The Bears with a 27-3 win. Caleb Williams started the scoring for the Bears with a touchdown run, and the second half grew considerably. The defense played a heck of a game, and the Bears are 3-0 in the preseason. This is the Chicago Bears Radio Network.
The Chicago Bears Radio Network is brought to you in part by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, by Miller Lite, and by Great Clips. This is Bears football on the new home of the Bears, ESPN Chicago.
Miller Lite is brewed with great taste and only great taste.
The Miller Brewing Company would like to issue a correction. Miller Lite is brewed to be less filling. What are you doing here?
Miller Lite tastes great.
Look, I'm just reading the script. It says less filling.
That's not what my script says.
Well, mine said.
We'd like to apologize for the previous announcers. Miller Lite is in fact less filling and tastes great. Time to shine, legal guy.
Celebrate responsibly. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Beer. 96 calories and 3.2 grams carbs per 12 ounces. Fewer calories and carbs than premium regular beer.
With 3 locations to serve Chicagoland, Advantage Chevrolet gives you so much more. Visit and see the amazing inventory and savings at Advantage Chevrolet Bridgeview. And Advantage Chevrolet values your time. They'll have you in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they'll make your first car payment. That's right, drive off in your new Chevy in less than 60 minutes, or they will make your first car payment. Visit AdvantageChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Must mention offer upon arrival before negotiation. Restrictions apply. Ask dealer for details.
Tito's handmade vodka on game day. Pour me in, coach. From a seat in the stands to the best seat on the couch, root for your favorite team with your favorite team spirit. No matter who's on your roster, lineup, or lucky jersey, make Tito's your first-round bottle pick. Whose house? Tito's house. Find cocktail recipes for every fan at Tito'sVodka.com. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof. Crafted to be savored responsibly.
Hi, this is Dave Musial, owner of Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric. If you have a clogged toilet or sink, problem with your air conditioner, have an issue with your electrical system, or you need a generator for your home, you can count on Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric, Chicagoland's trusted local expert for over 50 years, with over 20,000 five-star reviews and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau.
For all the right reasons, call 866-4 Seasons.
Hear the playmakers and the coaches first. Postgame is next. ESPN Chicago.
Jeff Joniak and Tom Thayer with you from Soldier Field, where the sun has disappeared again and now it's pouring again. This is, by definition, scattered showers, but everybody played through it. The fans that did arrive here today enjoyed the show and a third Bears win. As we're watching some of the TV highlights of Caleb Williams, some of these throws are insane. His movement skills and his ability to feel and keep his hands on the football and still create windows of opportunity. That is his secret weapon, I guess, and his nice run into the end zone for the touchdown capped his day. 6 of 13 overall after a slow start.
One thing about his touchdown run, great discipline by Tevin Jenkins, because he can't cross the line of scrimmage until Caleb gives him some type of indication and a go call. And you see him moving laterally, and then he gets the go call from Caleb, and then he comes upfield. It's kind
and it is a legit go, like you are yelling at it?
It's a go call, and the thing about it is, it's not something that you can easily coach. It's not something, a drill that you can go through. It's something that you kind of learn through the process of playing football. Like when a team used to get an interception, they used to yell, Oski,